And of course, we're still 1 minute late. Still 1 minute late. It doesn't matter what we do. Doesn't matter what we do. It doesn't matter how early I'm here. No, I should have just paid attention. So, I guess I can wait a little longer for the Lollapels. Pythons, you don't gotta wait any longer. We're here. Yeah, I've been just talking to myself in the Discord for the past 10 minutes. It's been great. You know, just having some, we'll call it Discord member, private conversations with content creators. It's the perk for joining the Discord. You get to have private conversations with the content creator. So, yes. Okay, now you can all see. How's this for a new webcam? Shout out to my sister-in-law who upgraded her phone, and she gave me her old phone. And so we actually plugged in and are using her old phone as a new webcam. And it is so much better than the previous stuff that we were messing around with. And I think it's great. I think it works really well, and it should be good in the long run too. So it's great. I don't have to use my phone and burn anything on my phone to do it. So we have a webcam. Let's just say this: we have a webcam that I'm happy with, and that's what's most important. So checklist. Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. I thought we were doing an audio test this whole time, and I totally failed. Okay, so let's see here. Is Lavava, are you already in a party? You are not, so I can be the creator of this party. I'm the creator of this party now. Who's the captain now? All right, Mita, you're go in the middle. Lalaki, you're on the left. Lavava, you're on the right. And I'm gonna sit back and let you all take all the monsters. This is our aggression. Our chiffon. Justana, how you doing tonight? Mic source correct? Should be. You know what? Why don't we double check it? USB advanced audio device. That should be correct. Does it sound weird? Is it coming in rough? Rough. It's set up right here, just outside the camera. So it's no longer above, and it's no longer below. It's just off to the side. Now I can pull it in. Let me know if it sounds a little better, if it's a little bit closer. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Late Night Vibes with Jake Helton. On this radio station, we're going to be listening to all the Final Fantasy latest hits. Starting with Yishida something. Fire and drama. Oh, I need to invite to party. That's much better, yeah. Mike was too far away. Okay. Do I need it closer? Hello, everyone, and welcome. No, I think it's probably too close. It's probably problematically close. If it's right here, and I actually tighten the thing that holds it in place, so it stays, that actually is not too bad. It's not really in the way of the screen. I'll have to move it if I'm doing something on my desk, but for it sitting off to the side, it's actually pretty good. So, may I have to leave early tonight? Oh, that's okay. Whatever family stuff you have going on, or I guess just life stuff, whatever life you got going on is totally fine. But I appreciate you dropping in anyway, so. Radio Rauger, bringing you the hottest hits from Alamigo all the way to Little Alamigo. Out from oppression and in with the good music. Starting us off tonight, we're gonna go back with an oldies. Raban's Charge. It's just him going, ah! This one's all the way from Western Alamigo, the bull himself, Raban, bringing us his newest mic drop. All right, enough goofing off. Let's get this on the road. Otherwise, we'll never get through anything before the whole night's over.
Jake, thank the gods you're here. We need your help. In case you haven't heard, we've set up operations in Rauger's Reach while we look for Omega. It's been decidedly slow going, I'm sorry to say, and we still haven't seen the blasted thing since it disappeared during the battle with Shinryu. Which is not to say we haven't made any progress. We know now that Shinryu ended up at the Imperial's hands, and that it was shackled with some very distinctive-looking bindings when they found it. Obviously, only you-know-what could have done something like that, and the fact that the restraints were still functioning suggests it didn't shut down when the chief instructed it to either. Anyway, we were getting close to identifying Omega's whereabouts when we encountered what you might call a problem. Mayhap would be best if you came to the workshop and saw for yourself.
So Omega was able to shackle Shinryu. Wait a minute. Now I want to go back and look at the pictures of Shinryu. Hang on. Not that. I actually have the folder up here. Let's see. Shinryu. Go to the bottom of the Stormblood folder with like thousands of pictures. Do I have any good pictures of Shinryu? Wonder, will this show on stream? Yes, it is. Nice. Okay. Whoa, that broke everything. Good job, Jake. Okay, so he doesn't seem... Oh, this is probably the shackles he's talking about. These... The kind of, like, zappy things. So he's kind of bound by these little things. Now, I thought that maybe it was this guy that had done them because he unlocks them, but he cuts them. I remember that as well. It's like he cuts through them. The whole thing, like the big center thing breaks in half and then it shatters, and that's how he releases Shinryu before taking over and combining to becoming the mightiest icon master of all. It's like being a Pokemon master, but instead of Pokemon, you're collecting primals.
I summon you! Go, Ifrit!
Oh, what? He's got a shiny Ifrit. That's just not fair. How did you get a shiny Ifrit?
Oh, I had to farm this guy for years. It was crazy.
I'm so goofy. Hello, Nero.
Surprised? Why, so were we. He's been brought in as a consultant, believe it or not.
How many times do I have to tell you?
You will play no part in this investigation. Your motives were dubious from the first, and nothing you have done since has served to make them any clearer.
Out of necessity.
Oh, out of necessity, I agreed to take part in Omega's activation.
Activision, Blizzard.
Out of necessity, I agreed to take part in Omega's activation, but that would be the extent of our cooperation.
Passing judgment without due consideration, openly disparaging colleagues. Not very chiefly of you, Chief.
I'll have you know I'm a sensitive new recruit who thrives on encouragement.
That's not how I enjoy being encouraged.
The fun thing as well is that most Garleans, if they aren't a part of the Empire, tend to hide the pearl, I know it's an eye, in their forehead, but he's just like openly flaunting it. He's like, I know that the Empire just was totally torturing all of you Alamegans, doesn't matter. Whatever, what are you gonna do to me? Then I trust you'll thrive somewhere elsewhere while I encourage you to go away. I will not have him on our roster, Jesse. Never mind anywhere near our work. His employment is to be terminated, effective immediately. The thing is, Chief, we've already paid him in full, and it wasn't exactly a pittance either. 4/5 what you get was the agreement. Who approved of this? Look, whatever disagreements you might have had in the past, the fact is we could do with his expertise now. Let him earn his keep at the very least. I don't believe this. You claim my wholly justified ventures represent an unsustainable risk to the ironworks, then pay him a sultan's ransom in advance? Him? Give me strength. I think Jessie's making some moves. She's clearly has her own ulterior. She's kind of like the board. The CEO is here, and he's like, "This is what I want," and then the board is over the CEO, and it's like, "We don't care what you want. Do what we tell you to do anyway." So, by Pokemon trading shiny Ifrit is a slightly darker shade of red. Oh, okay. Really fast. I played Pokemon Go for a long time, and there was one Pokemon, some little crab dude that I got, and I had him for like a year before someone pointed out that he was shiny, and I was like, "What?" And I finally looked at the two side by side, and it is barely a shade of anything different in like orange. It's so subtle. I'm like, this is totally ridiculous, but it's always the cool ones who get the bad shinies, right? The ones you can never actually, use, get the really pretty ones, and you're like, oh my gosh, this Pokemon's terrible. I'm never actually gonna put you into a fight, but the really good ones are the ones that are just like, yeah, no, it doesn't look any different. So what's the point? What's the point? This has been the way of it for a while now, on account of which we've had to put the investigation on hold.
So this is the problem. Let's investigate by ourselves. Let me know how it goes. I'm out of here. No, I definitely am fine investigating by ourselves. I want to know what happened to Omega, and I don't know if I fully trust Nero to touch that thing. So we're just gonna go ourselves. It's all good.
Tisk tisk. As much as I admire your enthusiasm, hero, you will not get very far without some brains to complement your admirable brawn. Happily, I am blessed with the surfeit of the former. I'm just overflowing with brains. From this moment forth, you shall be my chaperone. With the realm's savior watching my every move, I couldn't possibly make any mischief, which should surely serve to allay my employer's concerns.
Did they intentionally make his grin, like, just nasty?
Forgive me, Jake. It was not my intent to embroil you in this mess. I didn't even know you were here. Seeing as you are, though, I cannot deny that I would be glad to have you on board. The fact is, we are no closer to understanding the true extent of Omega's powers, and even if it was damaged during its encounter with Shinryu, it seems highly doubtful we will be able to disable it unaided.
Oh, we might be fighting the Omega.
We have got as far as identifying its likely resting place, but I, for one, would feel a lot more confident about surveying the area with you around to deal with any unexpected surprises. Might I persuade you to lend us a hand once more, old friend?
Only if I get paid 4/5 of what you're getting paid. Equal work, equal pay. Seems fair to me.
Then it's settled. Chief, we have a problem. The etheric concentration levels at the Yawn are soaring. Our readings doubled from one moment to the next, and by the time we went to check them, they doubled again. What? What that could only mean? Evacuate the site. I shall handle this matter personally.
The Yawn. Are we familiar with the Yawn?
Biggs, Wedge, Jake, I need you with me at the Yawn, to the south of here. That's where we believe Omega came to rest.
Of course, he didn't invite Nero.
Jesse, hold the fort while I'm gone, and if possible, continue surveillance from a safe distance. All right, Chief. Watch yourself out there.
What do you want me to do, huh? You want me to have the answer for everything?
Am I to stay and mind the shop, too?
I mean, he might as well come along. Worst case scenario, we'll throw him in as bait.
Oh no, I'm not letting you out of my sight. But before you fill the room with maniacal laughter, I want you to remember something. When you collected your inexplicably lavish fee, the Ironworks Creed became your creed. That's freedom through technology, in case you've forgotten, not supremacy through elegant ingenuity. Reach this contract and I'll have my pawns of flesh.
I'll set the warrior on you like a dog.
Get him, boy, get him!
It's Kuriko! Were you kicking me? Were you kicking me while I was taking a nap? Or were you dancing? Oh, you were doing the squats. Performance of the Moonlift dance. There we go. Hello, Kurinika. That is a absolutely fabulous top hat you have going on. I think I've worn a top hat for one stream. That is fantastic. Very, very posh. I don't know if it's the wisest plan. We're about to go chew up a robot and spit it out, but you absolutely get to wear whatever it is that makes your heart happy. I just hope that it doesn't get too dirty. All right, let's go fight. Well, I don't know that we're necessarily fighting it. We just know that the elegant things are... Oh, whoa. Yep, you're right. Totally invite to party so I can pay the fee and then kick Levov from party. I'm kidding. Promote. There we go. There we are. Rude. No. Look, I can pay for 4 of you all, but 5 is just... Man, these guild fees are just extraordinary. You got shiny Gengar, it's a crime. Pikachu's a shame too. Yeah, it's really rough. This is a shiny Pikachu, thank you. It's slightly more orange. Isn't that amazing? It's so fantastic. You just spent 60 hours grinding the exact same location to get your shiny Pokemon, and you don't even get to see a difference. Oh my. Okay, now hold on a second. Hold on a second. We have been to the Yawn before. This is where Astinian was. And we were fairly certain that I'm fairly certain that Estinian talked about the eyes having done this. But if it was the eyes that, I guess in a sense they did, because the eyes summoned Shinryu, and Omega was activated to fight Shinryu, and if this is where Omega then came to land and caused the destruction, then this is essentially caused by the eyes. But that's like 7 steps that I hadn't really put together. I was like, I thought somebody just came along with the eyes, held them together, and like shot a big laser into the Eorzea. Clearly that is not the case. Today I'm broke, so Jake, thanks for the payment. Yeah, sure, no problem. No problem. Somebody sneakily threw me 1 million gil, so I have plenty to pay all the fees. Would you look at that? Crikey. It was just a plain old hole before, and now it's filled with goop. I've got a bad feeling about this. All right, Han Solo, calm down. 61,000? You only have 61,000? Did you buy a house or something? Or is it just all that glam? Oh, we look so good. This is the same gear from last stream, but it's so epic. The purple goo. It's like a giant witch's brew. Woo-hoo-hoo! Little bit of eye of newt. The 7 hells is going on here. A veritable sea of condensed ether. Our Precious has been busy. Well, time to go drink it and become Superman. What villainy is this? Oh. Using the wrong voice for sure. Hello. Midgard. Always takes me a moment to remember how to pronounce his name, because my brain's like, there's a lot of in his name. In slumber sweet have I lain since mine offspring's war with man did end. Yet I could not choose but stir at this abhorrent stench. And everyone's like, there's literally a dragon who came out of nowhere. Have care, mortal, for within this great hollow lieth Omega. Wow, shock. Tell us something we don't know. Long have we known one another. Our history spanneth eons and stars. Oh, that is something we don't know. So Omega and Midgardsormr have known each other so long, their history spans eons and stars. I do vaguely remember that the first dragons came to Eorzea. This wasn't like their initial home. But how did Allagan technology... I guess if the Allagans were traveling between the stars, then it would make sense that they could come here too. So maybe they built Omega to fight Midgardsormr, perhaps? And it's been like a battle over the eons. Oh. What? The baby chocobo! Oh gods, what's happening? Being pursued by a dragon. Hello, baby chocobo. You're so cute. I feel like this is like a baby chocobo of like crazy power. You gotta turn around and shoot lasers out of his eyes. Oh, maybe not. Jake, get out of here. Oh. Eh? You're not dead? Apparently not. It passed straight through me, as if it were some sort of illusion. And all the tension immediately dissipated. 'Tis one of Omega's creations. Omega is a weapon wrought in a place beyond the reach of thy kind, capable of weaving ether into life. That serpent is yet unfinished, but doubt not that it will become a corporeal threat ere long. So it's spawning dragons, or at least a serpent. I know dragons and serpents are a little bit different, but it's spawning them. It can create life. I think that's a mount that people ride around. Looks like a cool newt. Back into the drink it goes. Well, whatever it is, it's gone. Why do I feel like we're gonna end up fighting it? Well, this
a peculiar thing remains.
Chocolate? It's like chocobo-let. Oh, now I'm lagging for a second. Hello.
Wait. If it looks like a chocobo, and quails like a chocobo, I'm thinking it's probably a chocobo.
Chocolate. Seems very happy to be recognized as a chocobo. What should we name it? Crikey! Where's the chocolate?
Chocobo. It's just a bit of chocobo.
Hey! Oh, I didn't want to do that at all. Put that back. Shoreblood! Come here. Can you talk to this thing? What do you think about this little baby guy? Huh? Think he's cute? You're like completely disinterested. I have no interest in this thing over here. I'm more like looking out for danger. There! Look at that chocobo! The cute little baby chocobo. Ah, I can see a little resemblance. Okay, all right, fine. If you don't care, get out of here. Well, we'll bring you back later. What are you doing? Can we keep it? I don't know. Who's gonna foot the bill to feed it? Anyone got some Gishel greens?
Quay?
The way it quiz isn't unlike a chocobo, but it's more like a stuffed doll to me.
It's definitely a chocobo. Trust me on this. The ones we Lullafels ride are all about this size, aren't they?
Oh, I suppose. All right, let's go with chocobo for now. Yeah, it's definitely a very cartoonish chocobo. Its proportions reminds me of the cat from the Sky Pirates. Thy mistress's blessing extendeth not unto this creature's soul, then? So Heidelin's blessing extends not unto this creature's soul. So it's not one of Heidelin's creatures? Very well. As this matter concerneth Omega, I shall speak with it in thy stead. Jake, aren't you going to introduce us to your knowledgeable little dragon friend? Yeah, it's Midgar Sormer, the spirit, which is also a mount, which is also the giant dragon that's the dead body that's sitting in a lake. The silver tier lake? So,
The Midgar Sormer, who fought and fell at the Battle of Silver Tier Skies?
Nero's having a laugh over it.
And here I was, content to be traveling in the company of just one legend. Without wishing to offend you, hero, the father of dragons does have something you do not, that being relevant knowledge. There is much we can learn from him.
And he was supposed to be along the way for the brains. So I'm just saying, if Midgar Sormer has the brains and we've got the brawn, do we even need Nero?
Little and less is known about Omega's origin. It first appeared in records dating back to the Third Astral Era, before the Allegan Empire reached its zenith. It said records had but the one thing to say: Omega activation successful.
It first appeared in records dating back to the Third Astral Era, before the Allegan Empire reached its zenith, and said records had but one thing to say: Omega activation successful. So in the Third Astral Era, they supposedly activated it successfully, but it may have been before that.
In the centuries that followed, the Allegans enjoyed rapid technological development, but there was nary a further mention of Omega until its capture of Bahamut. Its existence is a mystery among mysteries, a tale among tales. 'Twas always assumed that the Allegans built it, and I had no reason to believe otherwise.
A shooting star in the background, so pretty. So it was the major factor in capturing Bahamut, which is kind of good to know, because it captured Shinryu too. You kind of trapped Shinryu, and so maybe Omega's job was to kind of cast the net that captures it, and then afterwards they could build the whole sphere and everything that started drawing power from Bahamut. They built a literal moon.
But now Midgar Sormer tells us it's not even of our world.
Just so. It haileth from another star. More than that I will not say, because us writers have not figured that out yet, and we're saving that for the 12th expansion coming soon. I have spoken with this thing, It telleth of a strange plain beyond this hollow, wherein it did reside from the moment of its creation. For reasons unknown, it was ordered to fight. Yet, being weak, it chose flight instead, and thus crossed over unto this world.
Ordered to fight? By Omega? Why in the seven hells would it do that?
To put its creations to the proof. If you would know more, go forth and look upon the truth with your own eyes.
Wait, you're saying we should jump in?
You have not to fear from the fall. The hollow hath become a portal into Omega's domain. From there, this shall guide you.
Okay, so it is Pokemon. Omega's basically created a whole little world, and is now setting the Pokemon to fight each other. Whichever one faints first is obviously a poor creation, and so it needs to evolve before it gets stronger and then can do it again. So, I mean, this is the Pokemon side quest.
Servant of Hydaelyn, fate bindeth me to Omega. If it be thine intent to pursue it, I shall lend thee my strength.
Oh yeah. Come on, give us some dragon wings. We already have a dragon tail. We got the dragon horns. Give us the dragon wings. We'll be set. So, really? So you, really could show us around inside the hole, can you? Great! To be fair, he does look exactly like a Pokemon. Very much so. Alright. Time to, go deep diving. Well, I doubt any of us imagined things would come to this, but the Father of Dragons has given us his assurance. Let us take our investigations into the yawn. I've already apprised Jessie of our intent and instructed her to have our engineers on standby. Since we have no way of knowing what awaits us in there, I need you to be ready for anything. Are you? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a duty. Okay, I gotta leave. I think it's a solo duty. Unable to leave the party. Okay, hang on. There we go. Can you toss us a rope first or something? Like, just throw a rope down in. Maybe have the airship, you know, floating just over top of it. We swim up to the surface, like, oh, give us a hand. Let us begin. Kate said, thank you, Karinika. Geronimo! Oh yeah, we lead the charge. Can anyone set up a diving board real quick? Look at that triple backflip. Probably, I guess if Jessie's waiting on standby, then it's okay for everyone to jump in. I was like, should we leave at least one person behind? Oh, I love that it being of this world is like super, it's very real. I love how we're like white, like we're inside of it too. We're like, it's super real, and we're the incorporeal kind of ghosty things. What is this place? And what's wrong with us? I can see straight through me. That'd be very disconcerting. Look up. Welcome home, Alpha. Welcome, mortals. Interesting. Welcome home, Alpha. I talked at the very beginning about we're skipping past Alpha, going straight to Omega. So I wonder if Alpha is the Chocobo because it's the first creature that it created, maybe? Oh, we have entered the simulation. I am Omega, and I have waited your coming. I communicate with you now via one of my monitors. That's the mount that Karinika and some of you have been riding in, where you're stuck inside like the TV. You stand in the rift between dimensions, where a vital experiment is presently in progress. Your participation is appreciated. Please indicate your consent. Bloop. Experiment? If you want our participation, you'll have to tell us a little more than that. We gotta read the terms and service. Did you accept that as, Whoa, we're disappearing! Non-participating entities will be summarily erased. Please indicate your consent. You have an option of no longer existing or participating. Those are your only two options.
I like how on the stream, they're like hyper pixelated. It seems we can't even exist here without Omega's leave. I think it's fairly clear what we have to do, don't you? Yes, we have to leave. What should we do? No, we consent. We'll battle in the arena. We've done some arena battling ourselves before. It's good. It's good. Cool. Can you communicate? Thank you for your cooperation. You are provisionally assigned to the Alpha Group. Zap! Okay. Wow. More eggs! Interdimensional rift. This is very stylish, Omega. You built some really cool things. Looks like some manner of tower. Or egg! Hey! Did you say that it's an Easter egg? Oh, we got more monitors. Please tell me that he's broadcasting this to an audience that's betting on the participation. Betting on winners. The aim of the experiment is to determine the mightiest being in creation. That is probably Y'shtola. To that end, 89 candidates have been selected and recreated. They are grouped by dimension, matched by strength, and pitted against one another. 89 candidates have been selected and recreated. I wonder if when we jumped in, they recreated our bodies, like a duplicate of our bodies for this dimension, and that our actual bodies with not our conscious is like floating in the pool of water, in the pool of ether, and that our consciousness and bodies have been recreated here. That'd be really interesting. That which you identify as a chocobo is subject alpha. That which you identify as a chocobo. That which you identify as a chocobo is subject alpha, and you have been assigned to its group. This assignation? It's like assigning. This assignation is tentative, however, pending an assessment of your fitness to serve as fully fledged test subjects. Your combat capacities will be evaluated shortly. Anyone getting Portal vibes? Combat capacities? You mean you want us to fight? Could we at least have had our weapons? I know we have our weapons, but... affirmative. A course shall be constructed for this purpose, through which you must attempt to fight your way. Your sustainability will be confirmed upon reaching the Deltascape test world beyond. Please note, however, that only entities with existential authorization may interact with objects in the rift. Of your number, only Alpha has this at present. So how do the rest of us get it? Before you may engage in combat, said authorization must be temporarily transferred to you. Bloop, bloop. Oh, they're gonna transfer the authorization to us somehow, and that way we become corporeal and can fight on his behalf. Nero's having a good old time. Ha! An invitation from Omega itself. Not even I could have foreseen this. Even with my third eye. We're accepting it, of course. It's preferable to summary erasure, as I'm sure you'll agree. Well, little chocobo, do you grant us permission to fight for you? I love how we're splashing in the water, even though we're mostly a ghost. Alpha, was it? My colleagues and I are minded to participate in Omega's experiment. Will you transfer your authorization to us? So, does Alpha become incorporeal? Oh, okay, cool. So everyone gets it now. Existential authorization transferred. Subjects ready to engage. Please begin at your own convenience and proceed as directed. This is wild and awesome. I was not expecting to fight in a... Essentially, it's a pocket dimension is really what it is. So wait, so we have like 5 group members. So where exactly do we go? Where do we go? It would help if there was a path. I think this floor moves. Ah, I wonder what those little circle things were. Is that one of those monitors? Don't fall off. Probably should turn this on. It's different than the ones earlier. Take the lead, Jake. We'll follow. Level checker. All right. Check this out. What's this cube now? Oh, I thought I could knock it in, so. Protected by some kind of barrier. I'm gonna hit it anyway. I can break through the barrier. I can do it. I have this down before you know it, says Wedge. Now this is my kind of battle. Something's happening with the cube. Hi, cube. Probably shouldn't stand on top of it if it like explodes. Ooh, white flame. That's pretty. Changes into a life form, and a hostile one at that. So cubes turn to life forms. Keep at the barrier, Biggs. We'll watch his back. That's really pretty, white flame. It's like a silver orb with a bunch of blue flame rolling around it. Got it. We Holy Spirit you. Oh, we got another one. Another one. Seems they'll continue spawning so as long as the monitor is operational. I hope he's got a little toolbox here that he's working on. Ha! Out of commission. The trick is to reverse the barrier's energy current. Well done, Wedge. That leaves us just the enemy. Not bad. They're like playing out a whole movie / story. It's cool. Second cube's about to turn. Finish it quickly now and be on our way. Okay, so let's see here. Nero looks like a gunbreaker. Sid, what do you have? Is that just a knife? Yeah, he's like a paladin without a shield. Just has a basic knife. And Biggs, I would not have called Biggs for being a monk. Can I draw it over here? There we go. Join in the fight, Biggs. You're just standing there. Midgar Stormer is, of course, the support who's not doing anything. Some kind of teleporter? Watch Weg just get sucked into it. Yoop. Give it a try. Hey, wait! Someone's eager. Come on, let's follow. Matter relocation device. Yoop. Nice. Yet another model. Right, same as purchased before. Wedge and Biggs, the monitor is yours. The rest of us will tend to the enemy. Whenever you're ready, Jake. We got more of these little fan guys. Okay, so now we got a whole bunch of the cubes that just fell. Which means we gotta knock these out very quickly. Otherwise, we're gonna be dealing with lots of monsters all at the same time. Yeah, and they're just gonna keep spawning. So now it's like a survival of waves. And they're probably gonna start hatching, if you will, faster. Okay, so Biggs, the reason he wasn't fighting was because he was defending Wedge, which makes sense. We don't have any healer in the party. Maybe Big Arsummer is a healer. They usually give you at least one healer if you're a tank. I think just sticking to AoE for now is probably the best bet. Well, Nero's definitely pulling his weight. You got it down? Nice. Another teleportation. No, a teleportation. Moving along like clockwork. You know, no hesitation. Interesting that Nero would say we're mortal, and that's why we don't hesitate. When you'd think that because of being mortal, that's what would cause you to hesitate. Oh, we got actual life here. The structure ahead must be the Deltascape. Oh, it's a castle. 10 Gil says there's more cubes too. Stay focused, we're almost there. Biggs, this time you get a monitor as well. Jake, you know what to do. So each of them will get one. I should think I'm no less qualified to tinker with these toys. Maybe we'll end up needing 3. Oh, they stacked on top of each other. Hi there. Oh, maybe we don't want to go that way. Sonic boom. Okay, so the cubes might not activate until after we kill... Whoa! Whoa! Excuse me! I thought there was going to be 3 different things, not one enormous thing. Yeah, no, this is a real fight. And we've got 2 stacks of 2. And they're about to pop. So we're going to have to fight them and this thing at the same time. More Archons. Okay, there we go. Can we stun each other? Please stun each other. Oh, that would have been so cool. We got them to face each other. How awesome would that have been? That should take care of the cubes. Ecliptic. I can't even read the other half of that. Okay, we got him down. Great work, you two. Jake, Nero, just a little further. We got it. Yeah, that was kind of his big move. Duty complete. We've done our duty. Your princess is in another castle. That's our goal, the Deltascape, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think is waiting for us in there? Omega said that it groups subjects by dimension. If the creatures we fought on the way were merely intended to separate the wheat from the chaff, it would seem certain that far greater challenges await inside these egg-like objects. Our fellow test subjects, most like. But I'm not certain what to make of that castle. Could it somehow be connected to the subjects? I realized that you can hide the dialogue box, and normally I would like click and try to snap a snapshot real fast, but I can literally just hide it. And I'm like, how did it take me nearly 100 streams to figure that out? That I can just be like, oh, I like this. Let me just hide the chat for a second. Oh, he's corporeal too. Okay. Alpha, but hold on a moment. Shouldn't either one or the other of us be translucent? Subjects confirmed to have arrived at Deltascape. Analysis complete. Congratulations, you are approved for participation. Your strength places you at the self-same tier as Alpha, the feeblest and farthest removed from myself. Ah, that's brutal. Cut to the chase. Cut to the heart. Ugh. Yeah, the strength places you as Alpha, the feeblest and farthest removed. You're weak. You're weak, young man.
Nonetheless, you are now fully fledged test subjects. Welcome, weakest of challenges. As corporeal life forms, you need not undergo development within a test world. Instead, you may use this space freely. You are now stuck here for forever. Not quite what I would have chosen, but one must make do. Speaking of which, what is it that we're supposed to do exactly? You are to enter the Deltascape and defeat all test subjects within. Please note, however, that strength in numbers will not be acknowledged. There is a strict limit upon how many entities may participate in combat. Only a small party may have it's like existential, but existential. Yeah, I guess existential. Only a small party may have existential authorization transferred from Alpha. Good luck. Bloop. So the eggs do contain our fellow test subjects, just as I predicted. Eh, Garland? Will you shut up already? It's not about you. Before we turn our thoughts to the Deltascape, I suggest we set up a base of operations here. It didn't seem like we could come and go as we please, but that's what he's saying. I guess if we are using this as kind of, we're the test subjects here, we can kind of... Oh, hey! Our party's here too! Welcome, welcome, everyone. Hi! Yes, definitely join in. Lavava, are you not coming? Yeah, there you go. How fancy. We got cubes. We got techno music. We got riffs in space. All of these are eggs, but we're inside of a giant egg, too. Eggs within eggs within eggs. Time to leap. Oh, I was so excited to leap off the edge. Look at all that pool of ether down there. We can go for a swim. I'll be right back up. Don't worry. Wow, they set this up in no time. Look at all these gadgets. Got an apple. Oh, these are all the little things to take down the spheres. Nice. Oh, they even have a broken monitor. I got all the monitors that we've taken out on the way. Anyone need some lunch? Got over here. Having a grand old time. I was thinking about asking the crew to throw some supplies in after us, but only the gods know if they'd make it here one piece. You can bet they wouldn't be the right way up if they did, though. Thinking of asking the crew to throw some supplies in after us, but only the gods to know if they'd make it here one piece. You bet they wouldn't be the right way up if they did, though, because we're all over the place. They might be upside down when they arrived. Phew! All that jumping and fighting really took it out of me. What I need now is a steaming hot cup of tea. Nothing makes a better brew than the Mark 14 Thermal Coil Boil Master. Coming soon to a Garland Ironworks approved vendor near you. Sorry, Jesse made me do it. He's advertising it. Today's stream is going to be sponsored by the Mark 14 Thermal Coil Boil Master. If you like your tea hot and ready whenever it is that you need it, this is the Boil Master for you. It can create a cup of hot tea in under 0.2 seconds, and you're ready to go. Any burns is not legal fault of the machine, and clearly you need to get better at drinking. So, you can't sue. Thank you, Boil Master, for sponsoring this stream of Final Fantasy XIV. Quite impressive for an improvised arrangement, even if I do say so myself. Now then, let's see what we can learn from our host's many monitors. It's interesting that it sounds like they're saying that they had this on them. It's like, okay, hold on. What pocket dimension did you pull all this out of? All right? This is pretty ridiculous. Is Quay? Yeah, Quay? Like, curious, like, why are you asking me? What's your one? Okay. This isn't the Hunger Games? Oh, it's definitely the Hunger Games. That's exactly what it is. All participants enter, only one gets to leave. Just make sure they don't spray champagne on you. When we win, well, I mean, we can take a shower after, so it's a big deal. We're already dead? No, it's just our conscience. It's all a dream. Hey, now, Nero knows how to use a gun hammer. He better help. Yes, that's true. When we first fought him in the red armor, he had the gun hammer, and now he's just got this little gun blade. So, Nero seems to be both a warrior and a gun blade. He can do both. He's multi-classing. I mean, technically we're multi-classing, right? We got all the different skills. Who's to say Nero can't do that? It's also funny that Neo and Nero are both in the Matrix. So,
Have we ever seen Neo and Nero in the same room together? Use code Kelton to get 20% off your next cappuccino today. Order today, right now, and you'll get half off. It's somewhat cobbled together, but this should suffice as a base of operations. I mean, to be fair, if we got all the way up to 500, subscribers, then we could absolutely become a YouTube partner member and start pitching all kinds of total subscriptions and things that you definitely should spend all of your hard-earned money on. Because I get a little percentage of it, like 38 cents. Take heart, old friend. Though every step we take seems to raise more questions, we'll wade through this mire of mysteries eventually. Of that, I have no doubt. So I wonder if Omega has existed for forever and is simply traveling from planet to planet, trying to find the strongest warrior. So it kind of sets up one of these on every planet, and then is like, hey, let's go and see what we can do to find the strongest warrior. And if it doesn't find the strongest warrior, then it just goes to the next planet and repeats the process. It's kind of like, I'm afraid of his name. In the DC Comics, Brainiac. Brainiac going from planet to planet and collecting knowledge, but instead of collecting knowledge, it's collecting the strongest warriors. Right then, what to do next? We know that Omega is conducting tests to determine the strongest being. We do not know its ultimate purpose or even its exact whereabouts. Plainly, whatever it is within Omega's power to curtail our stay here whensoever it chooses. Accordingly, we have little choice but to proceed as bidden and defeat the test subjects waiting in Deltascape. If we don't do it now, we're never escaping. We're stuck here for forever. This is the end of the stream. Sorry. If we don't win, it's over. The game literally... If you lose, you get one shot. If you lose, the game deletes itself and you never can get on again. Well, Alpha certainly seems keen. Though it might be best if you left the fighting to others, little one. That's what I'm saying. I think Alpha is, like, secretly OP. Just appears to be little and not very powerful. That is, of course, assuming others are willing. What do you say, old friend? I think we got a few people in the Discord that are willing to punch a robot. This promises to be most entertaining foray. I would not dream of missing any part of it. You may rely on me to provide you with remote support. I'll be watching TV with my remote support. With commendable foresight, I took the liberty of borrowing the various monitors that were lying around, and shall extract all the information I can from them. I wear my shades indoors and inside multi-dimensional pockets of space-time. There's a pity none of us speaks Chocobo. As I recall, though, we are supposed to have Alpha transfer his authorization to us prior to engaging in combat. In which case, Jake, you'll need him to accompany you into the Deltascape. See to your preparations and proceed whenever you are ready. We are ready. Do other coffee makers leave you flummoxed? Do you fail at basic daily tasks like making a cup of coffee? Well, try our Mark 14 Thermocoil Boiler Master, and you'll never spill another coffee today! It's easy, one-stop shop. All you do is press a button and your coffee materializes out of nowhere. Don't ask what its ingredients are, you don't want to know. Karinika, you can write the radio pitches, and then I'll just read them off. It'll be totally fine. Arshafat, no time for napping. We gotta fight to the death. You may have died already, but it's okay. We're bringing you back just to make you fight again. Are you even targetable? Oh, you are targetable. I was like, I don't see your name directly above you. It's over Lavava. All right, Alpha. Alpha appears eager to proceed. You may enter Deltascape version 1.0 whenever you're ready. We're literally playing a game within a game. All right, have we got everyone who wants to participate? You good to go? Let's check the friend list and make sure there's no random person online that wants to be invited. If I click the right thing, friend list. Looks like we got everyone. Let's go. I think Lovava has to be the one to start it because they're the captain. So, Din Lovava, at your service. Mita, gotta fix the hair before we go.
Not meet requirements for the student.
Arshafant, Is it you? Alpha? Is it you? I bet that it's Wedge. Get it together, Wedge. Come on. Maybe Alpha needs pet. What's the, Oh, Cap's pets doesn't exist. What's the item rank needed for this? I might have to get some gear. Let me guess, it's 350, right? 350. Come on.
It was 295.
Oh, okay, we're fine. I'm 349, so if it was 350, I'd be one off again. So close. Let me at him. I want to go get Princess Peach. I want to go squish some mushrooms. I think I'm okay. 632. Meet the. Are you sure? Are you sure your gear is high enough level? I don't know. You might need to pick up some gear. It's not. I'm so aggressive when I do that. Maybe a /point would be better. There we go. That's a little bit better. No, come back. I was gonna say it's not all about the glams, Meetha. It's not all about the glams. Just because your gear looks pretty doesn't mean that it's the right level.
So my first thought coming in here, right, with hearing the music and seeing the environment, was Star Fox, right? Playing Star Fox Assault, like it has the same vibes as
The music especially. Oh my gosh. You're absolutely right.
The whole hexagonal platforms reminded me of the Aperoid. Like when you go to where the Aperoids have built their entire structure and they've like taken over the planet, and they, all of their Aperoid structures have like hexagonal motif to them.
Because it's like super low poly, so they could get away with having very few polygons while also having a big map.
Well, and I think it looks very alien, you know.
Dual barrel roll. All right, wait a minute. Can we summon our airship in here? Not minions. Or is it our mounts? This is absolutely perfect for the mana cutter. Oh, we can't mount in here. Sid, get us a mana cutter. Dual barrel.
All right, sounds like Fresh Spot's ready to go.
Let's do it. Salute. To the Delta scape we go. Escape the Delta. Hey, Ufer. Just ran out. Ufer, Meatfer? Deltascape version 1.0. Uh-oh. See? We do have to fight the serpent. Jake, do you hear me? Your opponent is called Altaroid. No idea what the name means, but good luck. That's not super helpful. Ah, we're all big. Nice! And we have all become corporeal. And then we just pull out all the weapons? That's awesome! Oh, that was sick. That was sick. We are ready. Snake! Snake! I absolutely should not be leading the charge on this one because I have no idea what the snake does, but I'm leading the charge anyway, so. I mean, come on, how bad could it be? The entire arena erupts in flame. Roar, maybe we sidestep this. Oh, that was fast. They're kind of standing behind it. Okay. Good call. I'm kind of trying to stand in the middle so that I still get the heals. Okay, what am I being injured by? What am I being injured by? Space hits? lamp. Let's avoid that. Okay. Oh, okay. Don't move. Whee! Ah! Did not get there in time. Okay, so that's good to know. So when the field turns white around the edges, it's going to turn ice in a moment. So spread, then don't move, and then regroup back in the middle. Classic elements. Fire, water, earth, air. It's avatar time, baby. Let's go. Fire. Give me the water. Oh, there's the earth. I saw the spike. All right, here's the ice. Downburst. Okay, we're gonna move just a little bit. Not very far. Oh, you kicked us anyway. That was very rude of you. All right. Take the lightning hit. We're fine. Now we've got it facing away. It's pretty good. If we need to, we can do hallowed ground, but it looks like our healers got us. Thank you, healers. Twin bolt. Maybe sidestep this. Okay, doesn't affect us, but that's okay. It was an attack on the whole group, so. Okay, so he's gonna spit everyone that way, so you hide behind him here to avoid getting hit by the fireballs. I'm trying to be conscious and keep him facing away from everyone. Charybdis. Oh! Ooh, okay. What on earth was that? Oh, I'm not hitting the right button. Lamp. Another roar. That's an AoE. Classic elements. So he's gonna do all that big AoE stuff again. We're gonna come over here. All right, don't move. Nice. Pixelation, pixelation, zip, 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 zip. It was a simulation the whole time. Just not a respect. Well fought, champion. Yeeted and deleted. Oh yeah. Excuse me. What's the loot? Oh, a whole bunch of gears. Gears and gyros a clicking and a whirring like the devil himself. We'll greed on all this stuff, though I don't even know what you can get with it. I'm sure you can get more like the Alexander Raids gear, but who is here? Raban's left arm. That's great. Scorcha Leatherby. Congratulations. Bye. Okay, you want a picture? Let's do a picture. We'll see if the background's the same in future ones, then we'll just do it one, because this might be the same arena for each one. If it's not, then we'll get some unique pictures. But I don't want to spend the whole night just G-posing, because we absolutely could. I bet you there's probably some streamer that spent the whole stream just G-posing. That would not surprise me at all. All right. And... Yodamus. I love that Lobaba is like, look, it's Arshifon! He's beautiful. Lala Key's face. Yodamus! D-Res. Oh yeah, this is more components for raid gear. Yeah, which I have no idea what the raid gear looks like. We have to check that out afterwards. How was our fight, Sid? What do you rate that? 8.5 out of 10, maybe? Not bad, not bad. Well done, my friend. We were lucky enough to witness every moment of your struggle via the Deltascape's various surveillance devices. I dare say we had a better view than you did. Gaining control over them was the extent of our accomplishments for this outing. I suppose we did also learn your adversary's name. Rest assured, however, there'll be plenty more such outings. Preliminary analysis suggests that there are 4 combatants in the Deltascape all told, including your friend Al-Taroi, which means you will be required to win 3 further bouts, with Delta 2 to Delta 4, in this test world alone. Yeah, so it's the same place. Needless to say, there are plenty more such worlds in the Rift, holding the remaining 85 subjects between them. Oh, that's a lot of battling. Plainly, our host has gone to no small amount of trouble. Quite why it is so obsessed with determining the strongest being is another question. Oh, we got some information. Omega seeketh to improve itself, to evolve. This was ever its primary directive. Through contending with mighty foes, it groweth stronger. So we battle our way up to the final contender, and whoever wins the whole contest gets to battle Omega, and by battling Omega, Omega gets stronger. So, sounds like someone that we just kicked his little shiny Shinryu butt, and who just wanted to fight ever and ever more difficult opponents. So, it's like, it's almost like the stronger your hero gets, the stronger your villain gets. Wait a minute. Spider-Man is evil! I figured it out! He's bringing all of this trash to the city! Having vanquished vile Simulacrum, you call Shinryu, a greater adversary was needed. In the absence of such a being, it had but to create one. So in the name of self-improvement, it wants to make a new playmate, and it chose to undertake the task here to avoid outside interference, yes? In part. The making of life is not Omega's primary function. It bringeth complex beings into the corporeal realm only at great cost to itself. As such, it employeth this plane to test unfinished works, that it might determine a single entity worthy of creation. If I understand you correctly, the moment Omega's grand experiment is complete, it will give birth to a creature mightier even than Shinryu, and then proceed to fight it. And then it'll begin all over again. Let's help us all if a battle of that scale should come to pass. The powers unleashed should be enough to bring about another calamity. The battle with Shinryu almost brought another calamity. And I've rewatched the battle recently, and I still don't understand where all that water came from. They're like over an ocean and fighting, but the ocean was like welling up and overflowing the wall that Omega was grabbing onto. But I'm like, this is in the middle of, not Aurorsia, but Gridania. And I'm like, I don't know of any giant body of water. And Alamigo is all desert. So it's like, here's the forest.
The Shinryu fight?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. The fight with Shinryu. There's
our fight with Shinryu.
It took place on like an ethereal realm.
Right. There's an attack he uses at the very beginning.
Shinryu?
Yes.
Okay.
Go back and watch the very first attack that he uses against the party at the beginning of the fight, and it'll explain it.
Okay. All right. I'll go watch it again. The teleport Omega to the ethereal realm. Oh, because there was not the elevator, but you're talking about when he attacks us and sends us to the ethereal realm. I'll have to kind of watch those two side by side. Is our ethereal realm visit and his fight with Omega, but maybe that explains all of the water. So I'm excited to get to the last set of raid gear. Get the last set's raid gear. Interesting. Assuming the dragon has a right of it, all test subjects must needs be works in progress, save for ourselves, of course. But how then do we explain Alpha? As I recall, it manifested corporeally outside the rift. Then again, it is hardly the most complex of creatures. Mayhap it was finished by accident.
Don't you make fun of Alpha. He's a good boy. And if it hadn't been for him, we would all have been erased. He might not be as strong, but he's brave and reliable and adorable.
Give him a hug. Clearly your best friends.
Changing the subject for a moment, Chief. After you lost track of Omega, you said you re-engaged its stasis system, right? Meaning something somewhere isn't working like it should. I only ask because me and Wedge have done pretty much all we can here, and we were wondering if it might be worth going to Cartano to look into it.
That would be a great help. Nero and I can handle things on this end. Once they re-establish control, they might be able to shut him down.
We'll be off then. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, eh?
We do plenty that you wouldn't do, Biggs.
And you be a good boy, Alpha. Do as you're told and look after Jake for me. Wait.
I wonder if at the end of this, Omega gets locked down in stasis and Alpha gets stuck because Alpha was made by Omega. Or if Alpha escapes Omega, Omega gets shut down and Alpha becomes the new villain of Endwalker. Turns out Alpha was evil the whole time! I just assumed the water was the water near the shroud. We'll have to look into that. Time for foe number 2. You must pray that Wedge and Biggs are able to repair the stasis system. If they can't, we have little choice but to see Omega's experiment all the way to its bitter conclusion. A tall order, I concede, but one that would require you to prove yourself the mightiest being in creation. Well, we must hope for the best and plan for the worst, which in this case means pressing on with the tests. Are you ready for the next foray?
One moment, Chief.
My analysis is yet incomplete, but it would seem the Delta Subject 2 is capable of manipulating gravity. How fortunate, then, that I but recently chanced to assemble something which might mitigate its effects. The anti-gravity gimbal. May it serve you well. Well, thank you. Wasn't somebody testing out some gravity boots?
Like, as soon as he hands it to you, you just start floating away.
Houston, there's a problem. Stepping out the door to outer space. Well, we're already in a space-time continuum, so leaping into the void. Oh. Wait a minute, with the gimbal, can we finally get a mount in here and fly? Aw, mount's unavailable in this location. Disappointment. Ready, check. Ready, set, check, and go! It'd be kind of neat if you saw the other combatants on the platforms over there. And they were just running around fighting stuff. And you're like, oh, they're prepping too. Get a sneak peek of what's coming up. Full party. So the arena is changing. First we were fighting on the outside, now we're fighting on the inside. Ooh. Ooh. Gross. The way that it rolls its eye back in its head, that is just grody. Anti-gravity gimbal. Oh, we're gonna have to use this at a certain time. Okay, I think I will let the other tank. Uh-oh, Karutika's the other tank. All right, I'll try to lead. But if I fail, Karutika, this is on you. All right? Ew! He spurts out little goo and we hit him. Ew! I don't want to touch him. Why am I not playing a machinist or somebody that can shoot him? Earthquake. Alright, I gotta watch other people. Oh wait, there's... Oh, gimbal, 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 gimbal. Okay. Evil Sphere. So I think Earthquake is one of the attacks that we want to dodge. Gimbal time. Oh, we can fight while we're using the gimbal. Okay, cool. But it only lasts for a period of time. That's when we drop back down. Ah. Alright, alright, I'm starting to figure this out. So you gotta find the right times to use it. You don't want to use it too early. Gravity manipulation. Get over here, and where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? Gimbal! I don't know if I did the thing I was supposed to do, but I hope I did. 100 Gs. Okay, so that would basically like crush us with damage because it's 100 Gs of force, but the gravity gimbal protects us. Magical probe. Ow. Okay, tentacles. Epicenter. Why do I feel we need to not be in the center? Alright, now everyone's using the gimbal. Tentacles are dropping. The land's energy gathers. Oh, they're fighting those little things. Are they? What are they doing? I have no idea what was happening there. I don't think I'm dying. But somehow I've survived. Thank you, healers. Anti-light. So it's just dark. Anti-light equals dark. Whoa! What on earth is happening right now? Demon Eye. Okay, let's head over here. And look away. Oh, no, we got hit by that thing. What? Wait, hold on. Is this saying that we got hit by the eye? That's ridiculous. Maybe we needed to use the gimbal. If we were on the ground, we got hit. Hollow ground. Thank you, Karinika, for taking over. Save my cookie. Wow. Okay. So do I want to be in the light or the dark? I am not sure. I got hit by it again. Wait a minute, now I can't escape the demon eye? Turn away, Jake! Turn away! Oh, most of us are petrified. How long does petrification last? 26 seconds? No, it does damage increase. Rotation. Oh, I'm free. Have I been free that whole time? I didn't even realize it. I was looking for the little icon. So I'm trying to do a better job of paying attention to that. Okay, we escaped the earthquake. Got pulled back down. I make you fly! Whee! Okay, so from up here, you want to be out of those three things so you don't get petrified. So that's where you want to end up in the edges. And apparently the gimbal just lasts a really long time until you get dragged back down. Yeah, 100 Gs will pull us down. Ew. Catastrophe. This is the catastrophe! Okay, geez. What is happening here now? Okay, so they are coming over here and hiding in this area. Oh, of course. We got petrified. And I'm looking. So how did Are Zita escape? That's the question. We're free! Gotta be under the gold. Man, knowing when to be under what is the question. Tentacles are reacting to something. I'm gonna turn away here. And gathers energy. Oh, Chiffon! No! Not again. Okay, we want to be under the gold. Okay, I'm under the gold now. Is this good? We got petrified. I don't think that's good. Alright, the killing blow! Finish him! Clearly under the gold is the right one, so. This is Major Jake to Garland control. Been this fight at least 10 times, I still understand half of it. I'm just glad that we killed the squishy thing, because it was ugly. Ugly. Not in respect. Yeah, that seems very confusing. We're not going to need any of this. We'll just greet it, and we'll see what luck allows us to collect afterwards. There we go. Okay. Quick picture time. It's not that much of a fancy arena. Meet this kid and everything. Nice. When it's not gold and purple, you gotta be in the center because he drags you down. So I guess it's gonna be gold is one thing, purple is another, and gold and purple combined is another. And you have to know which of those three to do, so. Nasty. Nasty. I'm gonna read up on how gravity works. I'm doing my homework. Oh, because the book reading emote is so long, it's gonna take forever to restart. I locked in the forever emote. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah! Okay, this would make much better G-pose. Can you book read while doing this? Yes, you can! Let's go. You guys should have told me you could do this. Let me educate you. Hear ye, hear ye. Wait, hold on. I got a better idea. I was gonna come out here and turn around. All you little peasants without your gimbals, let me teach you how this one goes. Doing the wrong thing. Flash G-pose. Justana just wanted to get really, really, really high up there. Using the gimbal to get even higher, then leaping even higher into the air. I like it just because Justana is all you get is a little bit of Justana way up there. So, and of course the short people on the ground, so you still can't see them. Like we could see him anyway. What? What? No, it's the people on the ground who are ground dead. They know where it's at. We put our heads in the cloud and we're living on cloud 9. A rousing performance, made possible by my anti-gravity gimbal, of course.
Lest you wonder, you are not supposed to be able to descend of your own volition. The device worked quite as intended. It wasn't intended for use on living... Well, let's just say it wasn't exactly its intended use. At any rate, that's another mighty foe laid low. May I say, I had every faith you would succeed.
Well, thank you. Every faith. Do we still get to keep the gimbal, or did you take it back? Can I just run around, floating in the air? It's a great way to lose some pounds. Just gimbal yourself.
I doubt we'll be hearing from Biggs and Wedge for a while yet. Shall we push on here in the meantime? Reliable as ever. Without further ado, then, let's move things along. According to the analysis, your next opponent, Delta 3, is a being named Halicarnassus.
I'm sure there's probably some, like, super mega ultra Final Fantasy fans who recognize a lot of these names.
Halicarnassus, you say? The Queen of Dimension Castle.
See, he's a mega Final Fantasy fan. He knows what's up.
What's this? You know of her? You mean you don't? She came from Final Fantasy IV. Clearly, when you went to the Dark Realm, you found the Queen of Dimensions, you had to battle her across 4 realms, and then once you defeated her, you got the Orb of Incarnation, which allowed you to beat the final boss. You mean you don't? Well, I suppose a blue-blooded brat such as you would have no interest in humble folktales.
I'm a grumpy grandpa.
It appears a lesson is in order. Halicarnassus is a character from an ancient fable. In the tale, she is one of the chief antagonists, and as such, things are wont to unfold. She meets her end at the hand of the heroes. Incurably valiant youths, not unlike our adventure friend here.
Why does this sound like Final Fantasy game?
Literary historians have speculated that the tale could be loosely based on events which took place in the 4th Astral Era.
Final Fantasy IV? I swear I've not played this scenario before.
But little remains of that age, and there is no way to verify that claim. Unless you buy the game, and you can get it off of Steam right now for $29.99. Indeed, most now assume the story is to be a work of pure fiction. You mean to tell me that Omega is populating its grand experiment with fictional characters?
Twould seem your understanding is still yet lacking. Scant grasp have I of that which men know and know not. Mark me then, Omega hath no soul, no mind's eye in which to envision a rival. To bring forth new life, it must needs draw upon that which hath already been, its every creation being another's conception.
It isn't able to truly create, it can only replicate.
This limitation is concealed by the breadth of its experience. It possesses the means to retain the knowledge of entire eras, not only of this reflection, yet it perceiveth not this knowledge as we do. Fact, fiction, the distinction holdeth no meaning for Omega. All is equal in its eyes, if it had eyes. If a thing is logical, it can be created.
Ha! That is such a wondrous weapon. That such a wondrous weapon should exist. It surpasses my wildest imaginings, and they were wild indeed. But I gather not everyone shares my excitement. What's the matter, Garland? Lost your nerve? Quiet, Nero. We adults are thinking. Ooh! But mayhap now is not the time. Jake said he was ready to continue, and so am I. Let's deal with Halicarnassus.
We're going to cause Omega to create a creature strong enough to defeat Omega, or at least capture Omega. If it can create any creation, and it wants to fight this creation, if we give it a creature or creation so strong that it can defeat this one, that seems like a worthy opponent. But now we have to get it to know through knowledge, even through folktale, a creature so strong that it can basically defeat itself. We're gonna make it fight itself. Real Pokemon battle incoming, let's go.
Version 3.0.
Alright, when do we get to the Gamma Scape? Alright? We got the Alpha, we got the Omega, we got Delta. We need Gamma. It's actually Final Fantasy V? I was so close! All of these are from Final Fantasy V. It's astonishing how many references this game makes. I'm currently at the beginning of Final Fantasy X, my first other Final Fantasy game. There's a fish in Final Fantasy XIV named after a beginner weapon in Final Fantasy X. That's awesome. I didn't play through. I watched my sibling play through Final Fantasy X a bunch, and that was really cool. But it's not surprising to reference, because why do all the work of reinventing the wheel when you have a giant library of things that you could pull from? And most would see it as Easter eggs, whereas we see it as lack of creativity.
What fools are these who have entered my domain? No matter, you shall remain here for my pleasure.
I like your hat. This here of us all pulling out our weapons, so epic. I wonder if this fight happens nearly exactly from Final Fantasy V, which means that people who played it get to re-experience it, but in like 3D MMO style. That would be really crazy cool. It's literally the definition of, but what if this fight was in an MMO? Alright, no fancy gimbal mechanics this time around. Just straight up sword into face. Ribbit. Ooh, I don't like the sound of that. I'm gonna turn away. Hey, look at all the frogs! They're so cute! Go, froggies, go! Kicker, kicker, kicker! Spellblade Holy. I got some Holy Spirit for you, too! Holy, holy, holy Spirit. Ooh, run away! Run away! Ow, we still got hit with that? Lies! I think we got hit with that, too. This game can't make up its mind. Dark Place Token. Ooh, hello. Got some Grim Reapers hanging around here. Oh, what are they even? Ow, ow! So she goes first. I was expecting the outside AoEs to go first. Uh-oh, okay. Tank's in the corner. I'm gonna pull her over here, though, so that the DPS can hit. That was a fun game. We're dying, but that was a fun game. Okay. So now we pick a blue square, maybe? I'm sorry, everyone, that I'm kind of angling her towards you. I'm trying to find the right squares. The Queen's Waltz. Yeah! Get in the blue square. Place token. Oh, okay, so it's like chess. Hi, Great Dragon Token. Verinica, do you mind grabbing that thing? Thank you. Awesome. Woo, into the corner. Okay, we got it. Fire, get really right below her. Hug her skirts. Don't look up them. Very rude. Run as fast as you can. Left face. Queen's Waltz. So that's to kind of push everyone into all the outside spikes. But if you are facing the right direction... No! Oh, we got hit with the frogs. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Woo! Oh no, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. Ow! Ow! Hallowed ground! Save me! It's my only reason for something. Okay, if I draw her way over here. Oh, she just went to the middle. Okay, that'll work. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can face her this way. I'm trying to figure out how to get her to face away from me. I'll partake in afternoon tea. Well, that's sweet. Very nice of you. Oh, what? Got pulled into the ethereal tear. My cooldowns. Okay. Oh, so this is a puzzle. You have to figure out which of these ramps to jump into to continue. Oh my goodness, there's a game that I used to play like this all the time.
Chips Challenge.
Chips Challenge! This literally is Chips Challenge with the corners and everything. That's awesome. And you just go off right through it. That's so neat! Thank you everyone who is way more experienced at it than I am, so I have long drained my cup. Such insolence to keep me waiting. I'm sorry. We went as fast as we could, alright? Panel swap, so you change the floor. The playing field. Alright, tanks in the corner. Ribbit, which way is she facing? Which way is she facing? Which way is she facing? Oh, that way, okay. She's facing Amita. Mind Jack. Oh, that's so rude! So rude. Force us to run away from each other. You really have to be like on top and facing the same direction for everyone to walk together. D-res. But because they're not ethereal creatures, they don't have life ether, they don't actually do the little life ether crystallization thing, so. Coffee! Froggy. Froggy. Sips tea. Man, it's been ages since I did this fight. Also, hi, it's been ages since you made it to the stream. Coffee, it's great to see you. Welcome. And yes, it's been a while, but that's all right. We're here whenever you are and whenever you're not. It's totally fine. But good to see you again. It's awesome. All right, quick picture time. There's no fun. Oh, we gotta roll on the loot. Don't want to keep anybody waiting. Greed, 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 greed. It'd be really nice if there was like a check all, greed all kind of thing. I think I would speed up the looting process for this stuff. Lalaki in the middle. No, Lalaki, you go in the middle. We're gonna go / show left. There we go. Get bedazzled. Oh, I unfroze the wrong time. All right, we gotta do it again. Gotta do it again. And then, specifically, Justana. Going back to the hero pose. Beautimus. Beautimus. So once we finish all 4 of these, I want to know from you all what your favorite environment is for each of these. Excuse me, round 1. Man, we got to do 99 of these. I'm glad you're safe, Jake. For a moment there, I feared you might croak. Dad jokes. Forgive me, you deserve better than that. Thanks to you, we are but 1 victory away from clearing Deltascape. Take as much rest as you need, old friend. You've earned it. Oh, I'm really good. Yeah, I'm really good. Ready for the next one. The sand puzzle is so fun. I just followed what other people were doing. This is also going to sound super random, but when the first ribbit went off, you told everyone to kick her. Oh, and you told everyone to kick her. I'm waiting for the other half. First ribbit went off, you told everyone to kick her. That was such a big deja vu for me, since kicker, which is pronounced the same, is frog in my native language. No way! Wait, what? Oh, that's awesome. Well, how do you know I don't know your native language, huh? Maybe I'm just secretly a savant, and that I just knew. Kicker. We got kickers all over the place. It's crazy. No, that's even funnier that the frog with kicking in English, kicker is their name. They kick. They're kickers. That actually is a great name for frogs. Just call them kickers because they kick everywhere.
The next battle is Subject Delta 4, this test world's final resident. From what I've been able to gather, your opponent is, and I quote, a great tree born of an amalgamation of evil will, which assumes the form of a dark mage. All of which I suggest you ignore.
A tree born of evil will that assumes the form of a dark mage. So it's a dark mage tree thing.
His name is Exdeath, and he plays the role of chief antagonist in another ancient tale. Though I was unable to glean the specifics of his abilities, he appears to command the power of the void, as indeed the story states. When I first encountered the work, I naturally assumed said power to be a metaphor of sorts, but I'm quite sure that Omega will have interpreted it as something more tangible. Alas, no amount of analysis can tell us what may happen when Exdeath calls upon the power of the void, which is to say, beware. Tell me something, Nero. What happens at the end of the tale? The hero dies. Why, good triumphs over evil, and the heroes defeat Exdeath, of course. What did you expect? I think he's lying. I expected exactly that, which is precisely what troubled me earlier. If the heroes won, why did Omega not make them its test subjects? If it seeks to determine the strongest being, why would it bother with those who were defeated?
That is a good question. Maybe it doesn't understand the heroes?
One moment. Link Pro. Biggs, at the control room, are you? What news? I see. Very well, I'll tell the others. You two, take care over there.
Jake is secretly fluent in Dutch. Deutschland. I remember doing the Savage version of this fight with people who knew what was going on, and it was chaos. Still got them out, though. Hey, congratulations! So if the people knew what was going on, I'm going to assume you probably meant that you didn't know, that they didn't know what was going on, that it was chaos. Otherwise, people knew, but you were the one who didn't know, and it would be even more chaos.
Sorry for the interruption, that was Biggs. He reports that the stasis system shows every sign of being engaged, despite the fact that it clearly isn't. It can only be a malfunction. While we were able to turn it off, it would seem the reverse is... While we were able to turn it off, it would seem the reverse is not possible.
To turn it back on? Oh, to turn the stasis off, because it was in stasis before. They were able to turn the stasis off, but they can't turn the stasis back on. Confused me for a moment. I was like, what are they doing now? Turning Omega off.
The system may have taken damage during the calamity. Does it look like it could be repaired? Hard to say. They tell me it seems complex, even by Allegan standards. Well, they may be able to fix it. There's no telling how long it might take. Well, then we must keep on fighting the good fight here, must we not?
Back at it, I suppose.
Nero has the right of it. At this time, focusing on Exdeath would seem to be our only recourse.
Alpha, you ready?
Chocobo certainly has no objections. Come then, I will see you follow in the footsteps of the heroes of the tale.
I wonder if the Chocobo is the strongest hero because Chocobos are in all of the Final Fantasy games. So they have gained the power and the knowledge of every hero, of every player, of all Final Fantasy games of all time. And they coalesce all that power, might, strength, and ether into one being, the ultimate deity of Chocobo. Time to fight Exdeath. Yeah, Exdeath and I used to date, but now they're my ex. It ended really poorly. Wasn't very good, so. The mount is so cool. I haven't done, like, any of Alexander's mounts yet. The supreme being real. The only one who can truly know full power. Oh, hello. You're very colorful. Finally, it is in my grasp. The power to control all creation. The power of the void. Definitely looks straight out of, like, an 80s, you know, little game. I'll say Game Boy game, but look at those colors. That's awesome. I'm sure that that's the quote that he says at the end of the game. Power of the void within my grasp. Alright, we have the power of the light! For Hydaelyn! For Minfilia! Doom! I hate Doom mechanics! Okay, what am I supposed to do to get rid of this thing? Blizzard 3! Oh my gosh, that is such a Final Fantasy spell. Thunder 3? Oh yeah. Resistance is reduced. Oh, we don't have Doom anymore. Oh, okay. I was waiting for like a little ring to appear that I had to go run into to clear the Doom. The Doom. Maybe I don't want to stand in his void powers. I wonder also, I wouldn't be surprised if the music was the same bass music and they just modified it to make it more Final Fantasy related. Thank you for the heals. I was healing too to try to help out. Oh, ow. Thank you for breaking me out of the ice though, I guess. Oh, okay, so when he's doing that, you gotta run around to avoid getting iced. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. What's the mechanic with thunder? Step away? What? Okay, that didn't work. I saw a handful of people run away, so I was like, maybe you gotta avoid. See, running away. Ow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is even happening right now? What was that? That was gross. Everyone run away. Meteor! Alright, so he's focused on Kronika. That's totally fine. Black hole. Okay, so now we got 3 of them. Blizzard. Oh, I wasn't moving around! No! Phew! You! Good job, Kronika, keeping him busy. Just like we planned. You know that strategy I came up with before we entered the fight, right? You're doing a good job following through on it. Alright. So he just focused Kronika. Maybe I just stepped too far away. You have to be really close. If you're the tank and he just does the thunder thing, you want to be really close. Alright, black hole. He's going to summon a bunch of black holes everywhere. Ow. You find a little hollow. And then you find some range skill ability, something or other. Oh, it's a moving. Ah, I always forget that. Vacuum wave. What is that? Whoa! It's so close! How did I look out? How did I look out? Tank swap. Okay, I want to up my enmity. Provoke. Come here. Focus on me. Ooh. Ooh. Use clemency. Okay, using clemency. Do we have no healers? Oh no, we have no healers! Thank you for the reminder. It's okay, I got clemency. I got clemency. Alright, we gotta build back up some MP. So I can use this anyway. Decisive battle. Ooh! Okay, to the middle? No, it's ringing out, so I gotta be out, away from it. Right on the edge. Ah! It's this guy's face again. This nasty thing. Gross. Okay, what happened? What happened? Why can't I move? Can't do anything. Clemency. I don't think we're gonna make it. Oh, I can solo him. I can solo him. I can do it. I could not do it. Munching the vulnerability stacks. I don't know what's even happening. All right. I'm doing my best. All right. I'm okay with leading again, and Krinika, you swatch over, so. Any residents in the chat? Nope. Thanos or Deadpool? Neither. All right. How do we see the start thing, right? The countdown? Countdown? You get hit by lightning 3, it gives you vulnerability to lightning. I wanted to make sure that everyone was ready. Okay. So 3 lightnings and then swap. I will see if it's even possible to keep track of that. Blizzard, run around. Run around, run around, run around. Oh, lightning 3. Thunder 3. Right, so I can take 1. Now I have resistance down. Fire 3. The swap tank. Okay, so I need a swap tank now. Shirk. So now you should be focused on Krinika. Yes, good, good. So now Thunder 3 is going to attack Krinika. Ow. Oh no, I still got hit by that. Vulnerability up. Lightning resistance down. Oh, that's where I needed to run away. Blizzard 3, run around, run around, run around, run around, run around. Haha, avoided that one. We're learning, we're learning. We're learning, we're learning. Okay, Blizzard 3, run around, run around, run around, run around. It's cool that he's actually literally drawing power from the void to use in the attacks. Thunder 3, is this where I need to swap over? Okay, I think I need to swap. I'll provoke. Lightning resistance is down. I'm still down. Okay, we're gonna run away on the edge. Gonna peek my nose into here to get some healing. Hello, gross thing. Oh, we got the zombie breath. We are a zombie. Those are huge explosions. A meteor comes in. Get some mitigations going. So I'm currently doing nothing. Alright, is he focused on me? He is focused on me. I still have vulnerability, base vulnerability up, but it doesn't look like I have the vulnerability of the lightning one. So, black hole. Let's find a pocket. Seems to be focused on Krinika at the moment. Oh no, that Blizzard! I didn't run around. Okay, Blizzard 3, run around, run around, run around, run around, run around. Alright. Divine Blessing. Lightning resistance down. Okay, so the next time that he goes to do lightning, Thunder 3, I want to provoke. I think I did that right, maybe? I hope. Focus on me, buddy. Focus on me. Black hole. Find a pocket. Alright, I think I'm okay here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I didn't run around. I'm paying attention to like my spells and timing. I didn't hit the So much to pay attention to. So much to pay attention to. But at least most other people survived. It's funny, I survived the first time we did this, but got nuked second time round. Okay, Clemency up. Alright, Thunder to Krinika, where are you at? Letting resistance down. Okay, next one I'll try to grab it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What a waste. Got tentacles. Alright, so now this is you gotta kind of hide in these corners. Oh, there's that area over there. Jeez. Yeah, there's that one area. Okay. Whew, I avoided the zombie thing because I wasn't standing in front of him. Vacuum wave. Ah! Got it. Holy. Stack, 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 stack. Okay. Avoid each other like the plague. Meteor. Giant AoE. Have no mitigations because I timed them poorly. Alright, what are you doing focusing on... I guess focusing on Katara. Krinika. Black hole. Find a pocket. Watching for Blizzard, watching for Blizzard. This is a meteor, okay. AoE. Ooh. I am the Delta. I am the Omega. Why? The void was mine to command. Oh, and he's gonna get sucked into the void. How could it? Ah! Gone for forever. Wait a minute, though. That wasn't de-rezzed. That wasn't de-rezzed. Oh, we're happy about that one. We're excited about that. Delta escape complete. Does it still move around even in Endwalker? Hey, I'm getting there, alright? Little by little. Greed, 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 greed. But there looks like to be a minion. Wind up X-Death. Need. I will take that, thank you very much. Alright, now we have to test it. Whee! Hello! Oh. I thought we could escape. Turns out, Ninekrad, there really is no escape. You're stuck for forever. Delta 4 eliminated. No more Delta escape subjects remain. Initiating world shutdown. That means they're gonna break it down after this. Break it down, break it, break it, break it down. Break it down, break it, break it, break it down. Break it down, break it, break it, break it down. Alright, and I love the little Jeep pose thing over here. There you go, Lavava, you stand in the middle. You don't understand the level checker. We are the strongest hero. They don't... There's nothing else to understand. We're panicking, though, because I don't want them to shut us down. Alright. And... Giant crystal. Hiding just on his face. This is totally ridiculous, but I'm gonna grab it anyway. It's funny. Those things in the background actually move quite a lot. Or are we spinning? Oh, we're spinning. Okay.
Now I'm feeling dizzy.
Yeah, I just realized. I was like, I thought usually stuff like giant things in the background just kind of float up and down a little bit, but this was like booking it across. And it's like, oh, wait. Are we spinning, or is the world out there spinning around us? Or is it a mixture of both? Alright, so how close can you run around the edge and not fall? Ah! Almost made it to the exit. 1 foot off. Alright, let's check the level checker one more time. What's my level checker? Delta 4 eliminated. No more Delta escape subjects remain. So we're not a Delta escape subject? Initiating world shutdown. Maybe we're just a Delta escape battler. We battle all the Delta escapes. Does that mean it's going to send us off into a new world? Is all the tech that Nero and Sid are hanging out by going to disappear too? Looks a little different. Quee! Hi, little buddy. You did it. Jake, thank the gods you're safe. When the shell around this place began to crack, we feared the worst. Thought you had died and it was all over. Given that all of us are present and corporeal, does this mean this area is no longer the Deltascape? Deltascape shutdown complete. Alpha Group is victorious. Congratulations. Well, thank you, Omega. Your combat record has been archived for future matchmaking. Results from other test worlds still pending. In the meantime, please tend to Hertz and await further instructions. Bloop. So he's running this on multiple other worlds, or at least other pocket dimensions. And with that, we've taken a significant step towards solving the mystery that is Omega. Hasn't been easy, but all in all, I'd say things were proceeding rather smoothly. We couldn't have done it without you, old friend. Come, let's return to reality and enjoy the rest while we can. Enjoy some rest. Delta escaped. Are we flying Delta or what? Things are proceeding smoothly indeed. Too smoothly. Would those etchings on his glasses be a little bit annoying because they'd always be hovering right here? Or maybe they're only visible from the outside and it's one of those kind of see-through things. Midgar Summer! I'd like to have a conversation with you, old friend. 'Tis well that thou harborest doubts, mortal, but they are misplaced. 'Tis well that thou harborest doubts, mortal, but they are misplaced. I think he's talking about Nero. Omega could have conducted its tests to complete secrecy, unbeknown to all. Yet not only did it betray its presence to you, it allowed you to come this far. Does it believe that we are the mightiest hero, and that's why it's, like, drawing us in? Alpha, what art thou truly? Alpha actually is Omega in disguise, studying us. The instrument of the mortal's triumph, or the bait that lureth them unto the abyss? So cute. So cute. But most definitely, Alpha is just Omega's way of getting us to come fight. Thou knowest not thine own purpose. Then we can but watch and wait. He's QT to be evil? Oh, come on. Everyone knows that the cuter they are, the more evil they are. That's why no one can trust Lalafell. That's just basic science, okay? Trust in the science. Outcome unexpected. Projections gave Delta subjects the upper hand. Outcome supports hypothesis. As previously observed, certain beings may unleash hidden potential when subjected to stress. So this is outcome unexpected, but it supports hypothesis. So maybe they had a hypothesis of this thing, that certain beings may unleash hidden potential, but they expected Delta. I don't know. What's the point of a hypothesis if it's going to be not what you believe is going to happen? Initiating new test. Subject Alpha Group members to severe stress. Searching database for suitable event. Event found. The death of a comrade? Wait, what? Okay, so we are absolutely the subject of this test. Don't make me relive Harshapon's death. No. No. No, Harshapon is here. We don't have to worry about Harshapon, all right? We're all good. We're all good. Zale. When Brita. Ah, it feels good to be back on solid ground. Thank you again, old friend. You did well too, Alpha. Fearlessly going into battle whenever you are called upon. We're glad to have you with us. Speaking of which, are you comfortable joining us out here? Woo! That's like a Lalafellan. I'll take that as a yes. Well then, at the risk of obeying Omega's orders, I suggest we permit ourselves a moment respite. But perhaps I should take this opportunity to compile the results of our investigation thus far. No rest for the righteous. Well, it can be a restful compilation. Why not?
All right. Now you gotta wait 4 months for the next.
For all Garland's whining, I was cooperative and helpful, was I not? I look forward to many more such forays together, hero. The hero that beat your butt and can do it again if necessary. Remember that. Okay, so rest time. So, all right, everyone have a great night, and I'll see. No, I'm gonna BRB real fast, but I just muted my mic as I was still talking. We'll continue. We'll do at least 2 more depending on time. So yeah, we'll just see where we got. Maybe we get through the whole next 4. We'll see how the story goes. So, Harshi is here. I'll be right back real fast. All right, did you enjoy that ad break? Oh no, I didn't switch over our slides. I had a whole BRB slide set up. It showcased our merch. It showcased all of our sponsors. It showcased all of the channel members. You know, all their names were on it. I'm sorry, guys. I'll have to remember that next time I go on break to switch over to that slide. What a shame. What a shame. So, Village, have a great night. Hopefully you get some good sleep. So, good sleep. 4 months, 8 months? 8 months for the next raid. The OnlyFans? No. The OnlyFans are the people that are in the Discord. That's the OnlyFans that we have. Right then, let's head back to Ralger's Reach. Jesse will want to know exactly what we've been up to. Oh, so we didn't finish. Or maybe this is the next section. Who knows? Who knows? Who truly knows? 8 months between raid installments. Woof! You're supposed to advertise Karunika's Kool-Aid. Hey everyone, make sure you get yourself a refreshing Karunika's Kool-Aid. I've got myself the ice flavor here. It's greatly delicious, super hydration, and keep yourself hydrated with Karunika's Kool-Aid. Only available today in select stores and online, specifically on the Discord. So join the Discord and get yourself 20% off with code Chocobo. Kool-Aid. This is some very plain tasting Kool-Aid. Boing, boing, boing. Philot, what quest do you have? The Fractal Continuum. Okay. We'll need to do the Fractal Continuum before we get that quest. Nero, do you know where the Fractal Continuum is? How would Alpha react to seeing a normal Chocobo, I wonder? Well, we tried to summon one! Alpha! Oh, it's Alpha, not Omega. We did summon a normal Chocobo. And Sureblood was completely uninterested in participating. Welcome back, Jake. I'm told you've been blazing a trail for us. The way I hear it, our investigation would have been long since ground to a halt without you. I bet that Sid could have done all of the same battling that we did, no problem. I realize you're mostly interested in saving the world, but I want you to know how much I appreciate you helping the company out like this. Do I get my 4/5 payment? Frankly, we need all the help that we can get, but with our esteemed president diving headlong into the jaws of danger without a word of warning to anyone, irresponsible doesn't begin to describe it. So he's not the CEO, he's the president. You didn't tell her? I did, after a fashion, though I may have exercised some executive discretion. I'm no stranger to your lone endeavors, or your habit of confusing personal and company interests. But just because you've always done things a certain way, it doesn't make it the right way. And until you wake up to your responsibilities, I'm going to keep reminding you of them. But such irksome matters aside... He's so cute! Aren't you just the most adorable little thing? I knew it. I knew. Of course she would think he's that. He followed you here of his very own free will, did he? Which means he's basically part of the family. And why wouldn't he grant us exclusive rights to use his likeness? Shall we start off with a simple clockwork version? They'll be queuing up in the streets. Whoa, 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 you can't be. What in the seven houses got into you? Listen, if I've caused you any distress, I apologize, but I will not have you comment on our guest's marketability. To be fair, I'm surprised that people haven't done Chocobo plushies yet, so. Where are Biggs and Wedge? Shouldn't they be back by now? Oh, I thought you might have sent them off on another unauthorized mission. Last I heard from them, they were scouring Omega Control for anything useful. Would have been a good while ago now, though. I don't like the sound of this. Though we have all the necessary permissions, the area is technically a theater of war, and one littered with unknown Allagan artifacts to boot. Something may well have befallen them. We best take the Excelsior and go find them. Leaving again so soon? Well, of course, our friends are in danger. Nero, Jake, I want you two to accompany the chief. Make sure he doesn't do anything rash or take any detours. Like down some ethereal pool holes. Consider it done. I shall bring him back even if I have to drag him by the goggle straps. Alpha is in agreement. As is Kolesla. Alright, hang on, hold on, I gotta back up here. Wow, gonna insult my Kool-Aid like that? The sponsorship is off. Oh no! No. I'm saying it's completely the fault of the Kool-Aid that I got. Alright, your Kool-Aid is perfect. It's this flavor that I chose. Asla's Polisla. Is that like coleslaw? Asla's coleslaw? I like coleslaw, so. I don't know if there's any real Chocobo plushies, but they are in-game. I've seen people fill whole rooms with alpha plushies in-game. I have an alpha plushie on my main. Got it from a retainer. Oh, that's cool. If they're not selling them IRL, that is a marketing failure, because there are definitely many people who would enjoy a giant, adorable Chocobo plushie. Want to come along, eh? It's best for the bet. It's probably for the best. If we leave you here, Jesse is liable to make a mold of you. I don't know. Maybe Alpha would like that. Right, let's get moving. I'll bring the airship to Gridania. Wait for me at the landing. So he's going to go all the way to Gridania. I guess Gridania is right next to Garabanya? Yeah, Garabanya. So it's not technically that far to travel. I was like, you're all the way over here, and you travel all the way over here to go all the way over here. Okay, sure. Fractal Continuum is a Heavensward duty in Oz's Law. Don't actually have that one yet. Should do one night. Yeah, sure. I really like the dungeons and duties and stuff, because it just expands on all the different things that we can do. And you're less likely when you do roulettes and stuff to get the same ones over and over again, because there's a wide variety of them. Wow, nobody here. Gridania is empty tonight. That's all good. We got the whole place to ourselves. Oh, wait. Here everybody's popping in. To the airship landing, I'm going to assume. Hilda, maybe not. Gridania. Oh, the roost. I'm up a couple floors too high. I gotta. Oh no, he's right here. He's right here. Dress up Rabon. Rabon. With only one arm. Like the Chad that he is. Looks like we're all here. Let's make haste for the Cartano Flats. Do you go to the Carton New or Carton Old? I prefer the Carta moderately experienced. It's a good shot of the ship. Go on ahead to the control room, Jake. We'll follow as soon as we've moored the Excelsior. You just jump down. Does Sid know something that he's not telling us? Just teleporting all over the place. We're so bright. Bright and shiny. Oh no. Wait, oh no. Wait. Omega said the death of a companion for a test. Biggs, are you breathing? Okay, he's just unconscious. Wedge? Wedge. I don't see him moving. Did Omega create that creature and send him here? I thought it was in a test. 7 hells. Biggs, Wedge. Wedge, are you all right? Answer me. Chief? Jake. A monster appeared out of thin air. You see that you beat it, though. Targets exhibit vital signs. Mission failed. So he tried. Wow. Tried and failed. However, Alpha Group members exhibit heightened levels of stress. Objective fulfilled. Omega, you set that thing upon them. Affirmative. I am able to create simple life forms instantaneously at any temporal or spatial coordinate. Such beings may pose a negligible threat to you. However... What? They are more than sufficient to grievously wound or kill the majority of your kind. you know all these. Gridania. I don't know that I've seen somebody balancing on that post in Gridania. But this is in Ul'dah, the dancers. And that's in the like second floor of Limsa Lominsa. I could instigate a massacre at any time, and you would be powerless to prevent it. Do I detect a shift in policy? Quantity over quality? Negative. My objective remains unchanged. Evolution through formidable opposition. However, in the course of seeking suitable subjects, I observed an anomaly. Those whom you call heroes. History shows numerous instances of otherwise unremarkable individuals who have defeated vastly superior beings, who triumphed in the face of apparently impossible odds, who performed what are popularly termed miracles. This has occurred too frequently to be dismissed as mere statistical aberration. I seek to understand this phenomenon. Should it prove to be of benefit, I will incorporate it in my own evolution. It is for this purpose that I brought you to my domain. Okay, so he's just openly telling it. He wants to be a hero. Well, okay, Omega, thank you for joining the TED Talk on how to become a hero. First off, don't be a jerk and murder people. Secondly, help people. Those two things combined, you become a hero. With the help of a little miracle and someone at the controls. So who is this Chocobo? So putting on a show at the Yawn and planting Alpha in our midst was but part of your grand plan. By your victories, you have demonstrated the same self-anomaly. You are fit to remain my subjects. You will continue participating in my next experiment. Withdraw, and I will commence the extermination of your kind. This is an order, a threat, a declaration of war. I am an enemy to all life upon this star. Wow. He's just openly said, I'm enemy number one. It would seem we have much to ponder. But first things first, we must tend to our friends. Quickly, help me carry them. I'm very glad they didn't die. Again, this is one of those like side quest raid things you continue to MSQ, and yet if a main character like Sid or Reg were to die, it would be just like, what? How? Nero, so do you want Omega now that it's threatening to apocalyptically kill everyone on the planet? Garland and Alpha took our two wounded to the Conjurer's Guild. Thief bids me to lend a hand, so I suppose I shall take myself there too. You, meanwhile, are to return to Valgyr's Reach and report to Jesse. Well, thank you for letting me know. I'm surprised that Alpha was able to carry. I guess probably could have carried Wedge. That works. Peter! Wait a minute. Peter, is this the Peter from Scuff Peter? Is that Peter or a different Peter? I'm sorry. I had a friend at an old company I used to work with. His name was Peter. And I can't remember. I'm like, I know that you know that I know that you know that I stream. So I'm like, hold on. Is this the same Peter that I'm thinking of or a new Peter? If it's a new Peter, hello and welcome. If it's an old Peter, hi Peter, hello and welcome. I still to this day quote your delicious. Jake, I heard there was trouble. What in the seven hells happened? Biggs and Wedge didn't die. That's what happened. It is the Peter. It's a Peter. But yes, I absolutely quote your delicious all the time. You have to ask my wife. She would say absolutely. So welcome. It's been a while. How have you been doing? Have you been talking with Kevin recently? By the way, get on the Minecraft server. It's really cool. What? Omega loosed a fiend on Biggs and Wedge? Toying with people's lives like it was all a game. This is madness. No, he's a robot. This is the problem with AI. They don't have morals. They don't understand good and bad. They only understand programming and objectives. AI is dangerous. Don't let it run self-sufficiently. Hello, everyone. Thanks for the welcome. Yeah, of course. You're awesome. Sir, will they be all right? The worst is past, but they still drift in and out of consciousness. They'll remain in the Conjurer's care for a time. I wonder if we went into the cave if we would find them there. And all we can do is wait and pray. God, strike me down for a fool. I should have been more mindful of the dangers. I should never have... How would you have known that it could spawn monsters anywhere? Should never have what? Activated Omega? You know as well as I do that there was no other way of defeating Shinryu?
But is this truly any better? All of mankind is being held at ransom. And as the one who activated Omega, I bear the responsibility. The responsibility. Just the kind of thing the new you would say. You are deluding yourself, Garland. We are scientists, not heroes. Even you must concede your talents do not extend to combat. The old you would understand this far better. He only looked forwards and gave himself wholly to the science. And then you changed. You styled yourself a pacifist and started spouting tripe about the proper uses of technology. 'Twas in the wake of your old man's mishap at Bosja, I believe. Don't talk about my dad like that. Calm yourself. All I wish to say is embrace who you are. A man who devotes his mind to making the impossible possible. With morals. I told myself this morning, Jake streams on Thursdays, and to keep an eye out. Yes, every Thursday night, almost practically every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you're welcome to join anytime. I believe you said that you have played through at least some, if not all, of Final Fantasy XIV. Have you finished the main storyline? With little prospect of restoring the stasis system, I'm afraid we have no recourse but to continue participating in Omega's tests. Assuming Midgar Summer has the right of it, we face a legion of foes from history, both real and imagined. Though I may not be the one who charges into the fray, I shall fight beside you as best I know how. That said, it will inevitably fall to you to administer the coup de grace, old friend, so please, for Biggs and Wedge and all of us, don't lose. I don't plan to anytime soon. Great queer! I reckon the little scamp is trying to encourage us. We've fallen indeed to earn its pity. We've fallen far indeed to earn its pity, said the former tribunus. Until such a time as Omega next extends us an invitation, you'll find me analyzing the data from our investigation. Good evening to you all. Stomp, 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 stomp. Before they were attacked, Biggs and Wedge discovered a tombstone. I shall examine its contents and make the information available on the terminal over there as I extract it. Feel free to refer to it whenever the occasion arises. There's no telling when Omega will summon us. We must all see that we are ready when it does. Fear not, old friend. We'll get through it together. Somehow or another. What's kind of neat is that there's... It would take me a minute to count up all the, like, apocalypse level events that we have dealt with so far, and I'm sure there's many more that are still to come. But what's fascinating is each one, despite all of them being like end of the world type scenarios, still kind of stands on its own 2 feet, and it's kind of cool that they all are unique despite each one being a threat to end the world, you know. Nice. Okay, so Magitech Terminal. Initializing. Welcome. How may I assist you today? Access Savage Initiative. Oh, we're not doing that anytime soon. Let's read the records real fast. I leave this record in hopes that future generations may have a window into the past. I am a technologist of the Allegan Empire, charged with conducting etherochemical research. Owing to the classified nature of this information, I'm unable to disclose my identity. Lest you are unfamiliar, etherochemistry is a wonderful field of science established by none other than the great Emperor Zande, who reigned until some 170 years ago. In his boundless wisdom, he shone the light of science upon the enigma that was magic and exploited such discoveries as were made for the betterment of the realm. Since its inception, etherochemistry has blessed Alleg with unprecedented prosperity, such prosperity as could be believed to endure for millennia, nay, for eternity. While Emperor Zande's contribution to the science was immeasurable, we technologists who follow in his footsteps have also done our part for progress. Our greatest breakthrough came 20 years ago when we finally succeeded in activating the weapon. At first, it communicated in some unknown language, maybe the language of the Chocobo. As if sensing our confoundment, it began to acquire our tongue. In mere moments, it mastered itself, and called itself Omega. So this was the activation of Omega. We first discovered Omega some 100 years prior. It was excavated from deep within the Earth, where it had lain for veritable eons as though a fossil. Soil samples collected at this site told a startling tale. Omega originates not from this star. Yet another source of mystery was its condition. Among the many scars it bore, there were those that could not be explained by its impact with the ground alone. I noticed that on the little terminal heads, there's a lot of rust that was all over them. And it's weird that if it's in a pocket dimension,
the terminals would be rusting, because that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. At the Emperor's behest, we studied Omega intensely and in secret. Now everything about it was beyond the comprehension of our sciences, and it instilled us with fear and awe of what lies beyond the stars. But then came a momentous discovery. Omega was ever so slowly repairing itself by absorbing the surrounding ether. There we found a common ground with ethereochemistry, and set about expediting Omega's repairs by infusing it with ether. In the course of observing the process, we attained many cues that gave rise to a myriad new techniques. Then, within my generation, we succeeded in awakening that which had long lain dormant, Omega's behavioral systems, or its consciousness, if you will. While its functions are yet limited, it is capable of communication. It has even begun forging for itself a face, as if seeking to bridge the gap between us. As a face. Truly, Omega is a miracle of technology. Its discovery has advanced our civilization hundreds of years, and given time, it will advance it hundreds of years more. Through our research, the Empire's star will rise to heretofore unimaginable heights. Indeed, I envy the generations to come who will live in the glory of the realm at our zenith. Glory be to Alag! Long may she endure! To Alag! To Alag! To Alag! Fascinating. I wonder if we'll get to see Omega's face eventually. But also interesting that it was buried, damaged, but they couldn't explain the damage, and the ether helped it to repair itself, and so now I'm like, obviously somewhere out there in the vast cosmos, maybe, something created Omega that crash landed on Eorzea, buried itself eons ago, and then was unearthed by the Alag, which were a long time ago, and helped them to rise in technological advancements, which eventually ended up self-defeating them. But it's interesting that Omega waited as long as it did to start its hunt for how to become a hero. Yeah, easy to not lose if you just, don't lose. So easy for me. So, you played some. This will also be a journey for me. Wow. Are you planning on playing? I think you did play for a while, but I don't know do you know where it is that you stopped in the story? Because I would love to invite you to the Discord. Lots of friends love to cheer you on. Omega face reveal when, right? Right? I mean, maybe I'm Omega. Have you considered that option? I'm trying to be the strongest hero ever. Kind of in the part of the game. I'm glad you're here. In case you haven't heard, we observed a huge surge of anomalous energy coming from the Yon. I have a nasty feeling this means Omega's ready to go ahead with the next stage of its experiment. But Master Garland is on his way, so let's hear what he has to say. We're drop-kicking you into the Yon and hoping you come out the other side. Care to share your thoughts on this, Chief? Our colleagues on the ground have reported the appearance of mysterious floating structures inside the Yon. If you recall, we were investigating a similar anomaly when Alpha and Alteroid made their appearance. The serpent. Omega certainly knows how to get our attention. I blush to recall the eagerness with which we plunged into the abyss, ignorant of the warped gladiatorial contest that awaited us within. But what a staggering collection of opponents, plucked from the pages of both history and fiction for their ability to pose a threat to Omega. And should you prevail against these interdimensional champions, what then should be your prize? Why, a battle against the most devastating weapon this world has ever seen. How marvelous! Sid has had it with Nero. He says with eyes aflame, "For once, I wish you were being sarcastic." Anyway, the energy surge. Based on our previous experience, it seems highly probable that it is our signal to rejoin the fray. Needless to say, it is an invitation we cannot refuse, not when the alternative is Omega unleashing its creations on Eorzea. Mojik, are you ready to answer the call? As Lalaki would say. I'm afraid Biggs and Wedge won't be answering any calls just yet. They're still mending from the ambush in the control center. Yes, of course. We'll just have to struggle on without them for the time being. I bet when they wake up, they'll have some interesting information for us. Don't worry. Nero and I will see to it that you receive all the support you need. Defeat is not an option.
I do believe Alpha here agrees. Oh, that reminds me, I've got something special for you, little fellow. Come with me.
A new outfit. Or maybe some goggles. Or maybe a pin. The Ironworks pin. A hat. A tail feather. A full outfit? Okay, that's pretty sick. That's cute. Combined a bunch of what I was thinking. I didn't think they'd actually throw a full outfit together. How are you supposed to fly if your wings are all caught up in that cloth? A custom-made Ironworks uniform. Oh, you look smart, I must say.
He is part of the expedition team, after all. And considering the dangers lurking in that rift, it's only right that we give him some protective equipment.
How very thoughtful of you, Jesse. And there I was, thinking you were just sizing him up for a new range of merchandise.
Unlike you, I could do two things at once.
Multitasking. Of course she's gotta have merchandise. Wish I had that uniform. What about my protective equipment? It's all about me. I don't think that I have the desire for that uniform. It's cool, but it's not our style, so I'm not gonna say that. I think this is just kind of funny and sarcastic. What about my protective equipment, huh? You gonna help me out?
You are a famous hero who can afford his own gear.
Pay for your own glams.
I bet you could buy a house for the cost of what you're wearing.
Is that a joke? Are you being funny right now? Joking aside, okay, yeah, seriously joking, because it definitely could not afford a house.
I doubt even a fine uniform like ours would last long on you with all the fighting you get up to. We need to tailor something specific to your needs and make it out of far more durable materials. And by durable, I mean expensive. Saying that, if you were in a position to provide some materials, I'm sure our artisans would happily work day and night, all blissful smiles and sparkling eyes, to make you something suitable.
Fascinating though this discussion of Ironworks garmenture undoubtedly is. Might our time not be better spent, say, traveling to the Yon? Omega awaits. Stopping the apocalypse awaits. I don't know. Should we go to the market board and see how much our outfit is worth? Because I'm pretty sure it's only worth maybe 250,000 gil, maybe 250,000. Can you afford a house at 250,000 gil? I think not. Not even close. Oh wait, Holo. Can you post the Discord invite link? I'm gonna see if I can pin it. Because last time I think I posted and pinned it. But we can test, because you're a moderator. Actually, you might be able to pin it too. Ooh.
Absolutely.
The glowing purple goo. The goo. Oh, all the money in the weapon? That's true. We didn't even buy this weapon. We were gifted it. Well, at least the one that we've glammed. This one is not that expensive, but it's the one that we've been gifted, Shinryu's weapon, which looks so sick. There's a part of me that, for the nostalgia reason, wants to go back to some of our old outfits, but at the same time, this outfit is just super sick. Oh, wait, this has changed. There's now little bits and bobs of broken stuff floating here. Omega, what are you planning? What are you planning? All right, Sid. Lead us in. How inviting. I'm ready when you are, Jake. Say the word and we'll take the plunge. Oh, duty. Duty calls. Sorry, everyone. Duty calls. I'll be back. So this series of raids includes some duties as well. Fascinating. It's like each leg has a duty at the beginning. Midgar Somer. I am with you, mortals, along with the scant wisdom I can provide. Well, thank you. I guess he showed up just to be like, I can cast some spells. Don't die. Wake up in another realm. Can we edit this to wake up in Skyrim? Splash in, everything goes white.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Exactly! Whoa, what? Omega rebuilt Skyrim? That's
You're
crazy!
at the beginning of ARR, right? You appear and you're on the cart, right?
Oh no, what have we done? We started all over. It was all a dream. Literally, our entire Final Fantasy journey has been just a part of the simulation.
Well, you now have to beat Final Fantasy in Omega's simulation
Before
you can go back.
leave.
Right. Otherwise, your character gets deleted.
But the problem is that Final Fantasy XIV isn't finished being released. They keep having more expansions. So you have to beat all the expansions and all the releases for the rest of the time that they're releasing more expansions before then kicks you out and sends you right back to this point of the real game, and then you can play through all the expansions they re-release that are all released all over again. That's how they farm that content. You know, how do you get that engagement? You force players to replay everything all over again. It'd be hilarious if you get to the very end, and then whatever stories the rest of Final Fantasy XIV has, you finally finish the end, and then Omega just pops up and is like, simulation complete. Kicks you out, and you're like, what? I never left the simulation. Rift seems as much as it did before, and we appear to be mercifully solid. There's definitely more rings and stuff, and I see a dragon. Maybe? What is that? Dragon thing? No, that's a face. It's a mask. With like little markings on the sides. There's a mouth. Okay, there's a whole face hiding in there. Good to know. There's a world in the bottom right-hand corner. Inside that egg thing. Otherwise, everything else looks to be similar but different. Ah, but I do detect some changes. If I'm not mistaken, there are fewer eggs floating in the ether. That's because some of the eggs have been defeated. Yeah, look at how rusty he is. You need to get yourself cleaned up. I bet that monitor is one of the extreme, or the savage mounts. Welcome, Alpha Group. Your prompt arrival is appreciated. It'd be funny if we just went on like a 4-week break before coming and playing. Prompt arrival. Omega. To see your experiment continued in our absence. Affirmative. Progress has been satisfactory. Approximately 50% of the test subjects have been eliminated. Each test world hosts an ongoing contest wherein the strong eliminate the weak. The process is certain, conclusive, inevitable. This is reminding me of the Gabu. The 3 different other words for saying the same thing. Every result matches the predicted outcome. Except every result except yours. How dare you? Do these images cause you distress? Please examine them closely. Without suitable stimulation, you may not exceed your calculated probability of success. This is where you gotta control your facial emotions and be like, who are these people? I don't never met them. Your survival is crucial to my study. Through you, I must continue to explore the contradiction I have discovered in your otherwise impotent kind. The ability to triumph against overwhelming odds is one that I must acquire. Foolish machine. What thou hast to show for all the years that have passed since the culmination of our war, naught save thy continued existence. Hast thou no thought for what befalleth thy home star? I wonder if the home star was their original starting point of the war. Wait, I wonder if somebody built Omega to fight Midgardsormr on the original planet. Your attempts to provoke me will not succeed. I will follow my programming. Fight, win, evolve. Then I will return to... Oh, that hit a nerve. Error. Accurate rendering of planetary label impossible in current mode of communication. Terminating exchange and returning to priority experiment. Accurate rendering of planetary label is impossible in current mode of communication. So that's the whatever original language. Remember, it started to speak a different language, and everyone was like, I don't understand anything you're saying. So it had to learn the language of Eorzea to then be able to communicate with them. So whatever its original language was, it can't communicate it in this form. Priority experiment. I want to go visit your original planet. It's taking pictures of us. Did you get permission? Alterations to equipment parameters detected. Recalculating projected combat capabilities complete. I will now commence recording your practical performance. Proceed, Alpha Group. Overcome the obstacles of your path and reach the end of the course constructed for you. Well, we didn't have any new outfit changes, but our Chocobo friend did. It seems we have our orders. Shall we cut a path through the chat, then? Whoa, we got cards! Are those are some nice cards. Ah, those are some nice cards? Which means, one moment. Card, game, play. You mean to play a part in the proceedings this time? Communicating! It's communicating. Of course, that's what you meant. Well, we do have authorization to fight in this area of the rift, so I suppose there's nothing to stop you from joining us. Welcome aboard, Alpha. More communication! We haven't ever seen a tail wiggle before. We're learning all sorts of stuff.
So if you were doing this on content, right, there would have been like an 8-month gap between them in which new Alliance stages would have come out, and you would have had like new equipment, new dungeons to get equipment from and upgrades. So he's basically like detecting that you've been playing the game since that you last did the raid.
I see. Which is only different. Oh, we don't have Wedge or Biggs to take down the barrier. Okay, this will be interesting. Yeah. Hello. There's the barrier. Give the barrier to me. Now we gotta wait for the boxes to drop down. Alpha, mind the trap. Oh, now you're stuck for now. Alright, you want to get that one, Nero? I'll get this one. Oh, they both came for me. Good to know. That's fine. I'll handle them. I'll solo this duty. That's why it's called the solo duty. Are the Savage or Extreme, whatever tiers, available immediately after doing them? Or do you have to wait for time before you can do the Savage version?
No, they're typically available immediately after. Now, nowadays, they give you a 1-week period to like do the new story before the Savage becomes available, but it's not like there's something else you have to do first.
Okay. That's what I was kind of curious on. Definitely a huge upgrade. Oh, we're on different platforms. What platform are you on? Oh, they're up there, maybe? Just had to moan our poor welcome, didn't you? I think they started on that platform and ran up. Alright, so Alpha is just pecking them. I wondered if with the cards, Alpha was going to be like, not astrologist, but a sage or whatever it is that uses the cards. Oh, hello! Boja! Ow. Get those barbs out of here. Can you shoot your friend with the barbs? That'd be kind of neat. No sign of thy companions. Fight on, mortal. Oh, this is Migar Stormer. No sign of thy companions. Fight on, mortal. Alpha, you're way up here. What are you doing? You're charging up. Yeah, see? Cast a card. Oh, nice. A timely trick. Thou did mimic the action well. Over there, flash of light. It could be Jake and the others. Splendid. Let's get on with it then. Oh, we don't even have to fight all the creatures. They're way up there. Careful. Don't twist an ankle. Ready. Or right. We are ready to... apparently not. You already beat them. Except for some of them. Fortunately for you, I came prepared for the occasion. But a perfect opportunity to field test my latest creation. Nier's just going to be defined by this ridiculous grin. Is this his hammer? It's his hammer. And he's got his armor back too. Behold the mark. Okay, I gotta read this. 10. L is like 50. So it's a 48. Because 5-3 is 8. I think that's a 48. Because I think M is 100. L is 50. So I'm gonna go with the 48. Mark 48 Iron Nero, complete with a new and improved Mighty Mjolnir Gunhammer. Multi-classing. Step aside, Garland, and bear witness to such devastation. Facepalm, facepalm. Ah, so close. Just like, all right, let's go. Nero's funny. Nero's awesome. Let's go, Nero. Let's go. Alright, you better show me your actual strength, alright? No holding back. No goofing off. Give me the meat. Give it to me raw. There you go. Nice. Warrior Gunbreaker Wombo Combo. I wonder if I just like shirked all priority and ran over there into the corner and just let Nero kill them all. If that would work, or do you have to beat them up? Oh. Next floor. Nero has upgraded. Come on, Alpha, do the trick again. Just gonna keep spinning. Yeah! Very nice. So now we're breaking the monitors first before we go back. Is that one of your cards? Good work, Alpha. Okay, Nero packs a punch. That's for sure. Finally, a proper battle. I trust those tedious barriers are behind us. Dadaluma. Good day, fine sirs. How may I be of service? Well, it's nice of you to ask. Can I get a latte? Single espresso shot with mocha? Don't know that we fought him before. He does look like that guy from Street Fighter, though. Hadouken! Hadouken!
It's Ganondorf.
Ganondorf. Ganondorf. Ganondorf. Well, we are the legendary Link. We're Zelda, because I don't understand the game and why it names it the way it does. Legend of Zelda's the main character's name is Zelda, right? That seems to be the end of them, and of the path as well. Oh. Only lasts a period of time? As far as operational duration goes, that was pushing the limit. Still, it should suffice. So it lasted for a period of time. Oh, he held on to the glasses! In between scrambling to stay out of the way of Nero's new toy, I found myself wondering about that card you used, Alpha. Care to explain? Whee! 3! He boasteth that it is but one of many tools at his disposal. Be not deceived by his appearance. Like all of Omega's creations, Alpha was chosen for his prowess in battle. Is Alpha's skill just being able to learn any skill that Alpha sees? So if Alpha observes a skill, Alpha instantly learns it. And so maybe it's like Omega is like, I'm going to upgrade. Once Alpha does all this observation, figures out everyone's skills and abilities, then I will absorb Alpha back into myself, and that's how I'll hit my microphone. That's how I'll evolve. I don't know. I'm making some guesses here. Iron Man's Mark 48 is the Hulk Buster. That's a great reference. Analysis complete. Results match revised projections. At this rate of improvement, you will fail to qualify as subjects of note. Midgar Somer, your parameters are notably inferior. At this rate of improvement, results match revised projections. At this rate of improvement, you will fail to qualify as subjects of note. So it's just saying you're not good enough. Midgar Somer, your parameters are notably inferior. So like you're worse off than I expected you to be. Dost thou yet believe me, the mighty worm I was in life? That incarnation perished long ago. My fate was sealed the moment I delivered my spawn unto this far-flung star. That they might be suffered to remain, I did offer up my life unto Hyderlin, abiding there thenceforth in spectral form, a servant to be summoned in her hour of need. So he gave up his life to make sure that the dragons could live on the planet, but was abiding henceforth, stuck around in spectral form to be summoned in her hour of need. So he's kind of her servant. But I remember that when we first interacted with Midgar Somer, he kind of broke our connection with Hydaelyn, only to then over time help rebuild it. And so it's kind of his test of our skills and abilities and whether or not we were worthy of Hydaelyn's blessing. So I guess in that sense, he could be Hydaelyn's servant, but probably has some measure of independence. Your account correlates with my records. It explains why I arrived on this planet only to find that my journey's purpose was lost. Of necessity, my priority shifted to repairs even as I searched for a new target of sufficient strength. Okay, so Omega literally came here to fight Midgar Somer and got damaged on the process of arriving. And since they couldn't fight Midgar Somer, they instead started searching for a new target. I wonder what their new target was. Yet I still do not understand why you aid these creatures. Because I have a soul and you don't, and you're a robot. I should think the reason plain, but mayhap 'tis not so for a soulless machine such as thee. By thee and thine was my home laid waste. The sound of thee, thy very scent, visiteth upon me a tempest of rage. But I led these mortals with little aid I can render. But I lend these mortals what little aid I can render. By thee and thy was my home laid to waste. So it was Omega that destroyed Midgar Somer's home, probably planet as well. The sound of thee, the very scent, visiteth upon me a tempest of rage. I would lend these mortals what little aid I can render. So basically, it's like, hey, you suck, you destroyed my home, so I'm going to help out these mortals, do as much damage as they can to you. Which explains why he showed up and when we were at the edge of the yawn. I'm curious on if he saw us activating Omega and why he didn't step in and was like, you sure you want to do that? Because that thing is like a big problem. Are you really sure? You sure? You're sure? But maybe he knew that Shinryu couldn't be beaten without Omega, and so that's why he allowed it to go through. I'm not sure. Illogical. If your purpose is to facilitate my destruction, it would require an entity more powerful than you were at your prime. Without the means to muster such might, your presence here is meaningless. The experiment continues. Alpha Group, your next opponent awaits you within the Sigma-scape. Enter and commence the contest. Ugly face.
It's so sad Steve
return.
Jobs died of Sigma.
Let's just say that there were a couple of jokes that ran through my head. Most notably, if you change the S for L, there's something that you get. The kettle is empty. Oh no! The thermocoil boil master is out of water! But you can get your own Thermocoil Boil Master for $5.99, and 10 easy payments of it will get you your own delivered right to your own home, and you can make sure that it is never out of water and always ready for your tea needs. Use the Jake Kelton code to get free shipping. That should do it. A new base of operations is up and running. Now what I'd really like to do is delve a little deeper into Omega's past. But as our dragon seems disinclined to indulge my curiosity, we had best focus on the task at hand. Let's get on with conquering the occupants of this Sigmascape, shall we? Kritika, you're in a whole new outfit! So
Speaking
pretty.
of which,
Are you changing your outfit too?
no, I think you should check the upper right-hand corner of your screen.
Oh. I have a new letter, a Moogle. To do that before I do this? Or after? Perhaps possibility, maybe? Okay, alright. If it's something with a cape, I will be happy. So if I exit, I actually should probably exit just to see how to get back here. The kettle is empty. That's so sad. The yawn.
This
I
is
understand.
also where Karinika has been, because she'd only progressed the story this far, so she's been in this version of the instance, waiting for us to appear in there because she couldn't get into the Deltascape version of the instance because it was, story locked.
Aww. Well, I'm gonna headcanon that Krinika just waited for us. Just said we'll hang out here for forever. Okay, so I need to go to Ul'dah.
I'm taking you.
But I have the free teleport. You didn't have to pay anything.
Oh, you're using return. Wow.
Yes. Yeah, right? You just wasted Gil. Just throwing Gil
I
away.
need to go to the Moogle anyway.
Oh, did you also get something? Is it the push-up emote? You doing push-ups
no,
here?
I do need to get play dead on this character though.
Boing, 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 boing. I'm cosplaying as a Viera. Boing, boing, boing. Look at me! Bouncy, 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 bouncy.
Did you hear that Hira is going to be doing a meetup?
No, I didn't. But that's
But
only on
he's-
the EU server, right?
He's right, so we should create an EU character.
And just a bunch of EU lalas that look exactly the same.
Yeah, you'd have to create a new a new Square Enix account that was locked to EU servers, but it would mean you could create a character over there. It'll be kind of slow, but
Hira pumps out these videos, in my opinion, from my experience, so fast. There's like 3 a week, and I'm just like, woo, I need to catch up on these. There's so many of them. Look what we have here, a new letter. A new letter. Oh, thank you for playing Final Fantasy XIV. Enclosed is the following gift from your friend Holo Val. Garland Ironworks attire. Oh, you gave it. Wait, what? So we do have a whole attire. Wait, was that only shop? Or like you had to pay real money to get this whole gear?
it's a Mog Station outfit, yeah.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so I haven't even looked at our inventory. It's a slight bit of a wreck with all of the raiding stuff that we've done. I don't even know when I got the Boreskin map, but I did apparently. Okay. So are we glamming anything in our current outfit? Ooh, I need to repair this too. That's a good. Glad that I came here. It doesn't
You
look
can
like I have any
just equip it
glams,
first.
so.
See, you don't have to use it. You can just equip it first.
I mean, but why not? We definitely will glam our headpiece. I'm already gonna do it with the Ironworks Engineer's goggles because that is totally nice. Visor up. Oh, we can't open and close the visor. No, we don't even get to see our eyes. I thought that was gonna raise up on our head like a bunch of visors do.
You might not want to use the goggles.
Okay, maybe not use the goggles. All right, let's check out the rest of this. We'll equip because then we can recommend gear to get our stuff back. So equip, and we look. Ooh, that's the wrong spot for that to go. Ooh, we do actually look pretty styling. Pretty styling. It doesn't match our sword and shield at all, but the vest is actually pretty slick. Well, thank you. I don't know, even the goggles seem pretty funny. And I think there's probably time. So what we could do is We wouldn't be able to complete objectives. But, so if we recommend gear, put all this back, and then we need to open this here and switch our gear to... Arshavant, have a great time. Hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening. Go to Warrior. And now we can go through here and... Oh, there it is. Let's equip. 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 And there we go. Okay.
Well, you won't be able to do quests if you're on Warrior, because then you'll be locked to doing the rest of that quest on Warrior. And then you have to
I thought you could just talk to people when you could like talk to someone and have conversations, but you couldn't complete the quest until you switched back to what you started it with.
We'll just make an additional gear set that uses just the level 1 cosmetic. So when you press C, right, and you go into your gear list.
I've never done this before. You're blowing my mind here. You're blowing my mind. All right, so we're going to switch this back to recommended gear. We're going to go back to Paladin. And then we'll toss on this stuff.
Put all the gear on, yep.
Equip, equip, equip. And then you're saying gear set list.
The plus button in the upper left-hand corner of the gear set list. Just create a new gear set that's just these items so that you can swap between your Paladin set and your Paladin Ironworks set.
Can I rename it? Or do I just have to know it?
You can name it anything you want.
How do you rename it? Display set, preview, reassign gear, move up, edit portrait, change set name. Ah, Paladin Ironworks. Wow. Oh, what? Iron War. Here, we'll do all one word. Ironwork. Okay, okay, that's helpful. So now I can drag this over Paladin Ironworks. And now... Equip set. I see. Okay, and this is where you do the edit portrait. Oh. Okay, so let's go back to this set here, equip set, and we're going to unglam this, remove, hide headgear, edit portrait. Why does it still have the goggles? What did we do? Update gear set. There we go. Ah, see, I'm learning so much. There we go. Now we can do it. Okay, so then you can set this, and this is how. See, I never even like played around with figuring out in the void, in the blue sky. Oh, custom. Oh, comic. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. Common gray, rare pink, legendary purple.
Not to get you distracted.
You have ruined the entire stream. What have you done? All right, we're gonna stick with oh wait, there's like a billion. All right, we're gonna go with journal. New adventurer. Oh, that's a really good point. And then face camera. Ah, there we go. Look at camera. Yes, we're doing. Oh, that's where if we turn over here, we can change the eyes. We're fine with that. Face camera. And can we not like emote? Oh, there it is. Expression. Sad, scared, amazed. Amazed looks ridiculous. Big grin. Where is smirk? On our character specifically, smirk is like, just to me, it's the best smile. So, all right, we're gonna save this. And now we're going to totally break it, because with portraits, apparently you do one thing and everything breaks. So, all right, let's go repair our gear real quick. We lost Jake. Hey, blame Holo, all right? This is entirely Holo's fault. Try to outfit me in Ironworks gear. I said that I didn't need an outfit, all right? I was quite happy with what I had.
Well, you know, Alpha got a new outfit, so I figured...
Everyone should get a new outfit. We got a new outfit from which I actually need to go back to. I should, now that I know you can have this one job and multiple gear sets for that job, that explains so much about how you can be the same. I always thought that you were just switching between jobs, and you're like, okay, so my farmer, or my gatherer is gonna be our running around town outfit, and my fishing is going to be my swimming outfit, and I assumed that, but clearly that is incorrect. You can make multiple outfits for one gear set. Okay, that's not where we want to go. Is that where we want to go? Another striking opportunity? No, it's not. We got to go back to Girabanya and think Holo beat me to it. This one, the Peering Stones. The Peering Stones. You need to have enough ironworks sets for the whole class. Oh, we haven't been here in a minute. Well, it's daytime. Beautiful. Oh! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Brain click. Omega went through that mountain and created the hole.
Finally figured it out.
It had to be during the day to actually see it clearly in the background. But I remember I commented early on, when the first times that we were here, I was like, wow, it looks like something punched a hole through that. Which is way after Omega. So clearly I should have like put 2 and 2 together and been like, oh, something punched a hole there. But yeah, it shot right through there. I'm surprised it didn't shave the tops of all of these rocks and then smashed into here and created the Pit of Despair. Took too long. Okay, we're back. Just a small segue. It's fine, no big deal. Only a, 40-minute interlude. Imagine if we had one of these every single stream. All right, I think this is gonna be the last one. We're gonna start this one off, and then we'll finish the rest of the 7 next time. So we almost got halfway. One off. Before you cross the threshold, we should take a moment to discuss where we stand. Because you ran off to go glam some stuff. That is the test world you need to conquer, the Sigmascape. Is that a mask or a face? The castle is certainly a surprise, but this is verging on disturbing. And we currently have no idea what it might signify. Signify? My first instinct is to dive straight into our analysis. The problem being that without a reference point from within the Sigmascape to start from, we'll have no way of knowing if we're even analyzing the correct data. Which means you'll just have to go in blind. Hardly the best way to enter into a fight, but needs must and all that. Are you up for the challenge? Can I ask you to join him, Alpha? We seem to be fine out here, but Jake will need your authorization if he's to do battle inside the test world. Absolutely. Keep your wits about you, Savior. Your next opponent could be almost anything. Oh, they're setting it up. It's gonna be Gaius van Balser. Let's go. Quick! Sigmascape version 1.0. We're just gonna fight a giant computer? Oh, what? The clown at the end? Are we clowning around? Is that the 4.0? Or does 1.0 have a clown? Spoilers! I can guess who the boss is. This is probably Final Fantasy VI. Is the face something from Final Fantasy VI that you recognize? So what all of this is just nostalgia bait. That's what I'm getting. This whole raid is nostalgia bait. He starts the cutscene without the outfit. Well, okay, hold on. I was saving the outfit for when we were out of here. This is the battle arena. In my head, I was like, we need to have our warrior gear on for fighting in here, and then when we're not in here, we would switch over to the Sig Garland. But I suppose that makes sense. We would. The face gives it away. I mean, I'm gonna guess you're probably onto something. But I guess we were having the conversations with Sid. We can switch over. that we would just switch over to Ironworks. So I'm afraid to do that now because we actually finally set up a portrait that might last for like 5 minutes. I'm kind of like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to touch anything. Hands off.
You sure you don't want
So
to
we get in,
lance
so.
a ring or something inconsequential?
Just something small. Actually, you know what? It's the earrings. We're wearing the earrings. I need to hide the earrings. So actually, I think I already got the earrings. Some of the earrings I don't mind that are like just like small little bangly things. I don't wear earrings, obviously, but the like giant bright colored stones. I'm like, okay, hold on. That ain't gonna fly here. I can almost touch it. I can almost touch it. Lavava, get on my shoulders. If I jump with you on my shoulders, oh wait, yeah, whee! Oh wait, maybe. Gotta rotate. I think I hit it with my head. Come back. You're just starting to play. And boink. Okay, we definitely tagged it. Tag, you're it. Wait a minute. Can I zoom in from here? I cannot. That little square thing down there looks familiar. The, I guess, X thing? But that might be from, like, the introduction thing. Yeah, there's a bunch of them that have that. The introduction cinematic. X death? That's his spot down there! If we jump far enough, we can make it down there and fight him again. I'm coming for you! X marks the spot. That's where the treasure is! Oh, you know what, Lalaki? We haven't done anything. We need to ether compass. Where's an ether current here? No nearby currents? What? With all this ether, it's probably actually more than the compass is like freaking out and like, there's too much ether everywhere! The entire place is one giant ether current.
So you notice because of the experiments being ongoing, there's actually fewer eggs now around than there used to be, and some of the eggs are already dissipating.
They're breaking up. There's one over there. So this is our egg that we're about to jump into. That's clearly a solid one down there that's continuing. There's some solid ones up there, and then some of those are being disintegrated. That's actually what happened to the last egg, the Delta egg. Disintegration. Surprisingly, we have 2 tanks and 2 healers, but not enough DPS. Who would have thunk? Come a little higher. I want to jump on you. Okay, fine. If you got all the way down into the Aether down there, I wonder if you could swim down. Have you discovered anyone who's been able to get, like, out of bounds with a wall in the game or something?
Would you like to?
Do you just fall through the map to your death?
Nope.
No? Is there an area in here?
There's only one place I know of in the game where there is a no clip that you can get into, and you basically walk around the bottom of the map.
Oh, wow. Have you done it?
No, I would never abuse glitches in the game.
Probably wise not to showcase it on stream. There might be some people hanging around with some giant hammers with a big BAN on it. I would never do that. Just like we would never do any type of visualization mods. That's for people who don't appreciate the artistry of the game. All legal here. On the up and up. We're doing good. Strange technology. The ever-present threat of death. I have never felt so in my element. Strange technology and the ever-present death. This is Nero's element. Keep that in mind. Say the words to Alpha when you're ready. Again, I wish I had more to tell you, but I'm sure you'll manage somehow. You always do. Except this time we won't. This time we'll die. Oh. I'm not gonna read that out loud, Krunika, because you never know. You never know who might be listening, but I'd be too scared to glitch through anything. I generally will only do glitches if I've already beaten the game. And I'm like, oh, I want to just mess around now. So since I've already beaten the game and I already know how the game is supposed to play out, I'm just gonna screw around and we'll mess things up. But mostly on my first playthrough, I kind of want to play through the experience that the game developers designed for us to experience. That's a part of it. And the second part of it is that I am afraid of breaking the game. Because if on the off chance that some file gets corrupted, your save is destroyed, and your whole game has to be uninstalled and reinstalled, and you lose everything. On my first playthrough, I would be like, ugh! But if it's like my second or third playthrough, and I'm like, yeah, why not? Let's just try some things out, so. A climbing puzzle that shouldn't exist? Well, I'm pretty good at climbing puzzles. Except I've actually not gotten back onto the top of the one in, Kugane. I really need to get back up to the top of that one. Alright, I'm gonna sit here and wait for the Boil Master to come back to being active. If we just stare at it long and hard enough, perhaps we can activate it. Wait a minute, I can do this. So if I /G pose, somebody let me know if the Q pops, alright? And then I hit animation, play on animation, and then I come over here, and I do that, and I hide this. Now we can go ahead and record for the next video. Oh, no, it's Q popped! Welcome everyone, buy the Boil Master today. Link in the description or something. Okay, I gotta go. Literally, as I was trying to do it. Wait, I want to commence. I had 30 seconds. I should have done it. You also need to get to the top of the jumping puzzle on the Kugane end. That's the one I was talking about. That I haven't gotten back there a second time. I got up there once, but I didn't get up there a second time because I need to make... Well, I guess I've gotten up there twice, but I didn't make the leap down, so... Ooh. It's a train. I was not expecting this. This is quaint. Jake, we've located the correct data. Your opponent appears to be a train? Here it comes. We have materialized. All right, we're fighting a ghost train. I do vaguely feel like I remember seeing like clips and stuff from this Phantom Train. Thank you all for joining me today so we can suplex it. Hey, look at us! We're not doing anything incredibly cute, but suplexing time. Anything that can happen will happen. Okay. So what did it do? It created little zone things. Phantom Train is way back there now. Oh, I should have backed away. I just saw the orange things. The light, the data suggests extraordinary purification properties. So should we stay in the light or no? Extraordinary purification properties. Yeah, probably not then. Sanity beam. Okay. Whistle. Detected significant spectral activity. Find a way to banish them. Oh, in the light. Gotta drag them around in the light. And at last I see the light. Oh, we banished 2 of our friends too. Oh no. Ow. Ow, let's come and see a few times. One more time for good measure. Okay, we're good. For now. Someone just threw a bunch of daggers at it. That was awesome looking. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Let's hide in the middle. We can fire at it from range. Nice. All right, back at it. All right. Stand here. Okay, so that was the target. Oh, okay, nice. And that gave the chance for them to actually run into the middle. That was cool. It didn't guarantee land on them. Kind of like you have to go to the corner, and then you can run into the middle. Okay, so now we gotta run away. Maybe not too far? Oh no, he's going past. Phantom passengers! Not the zombie-kin! Got one on our head. We'll head to the corner. Oh, we're jumping aboard? Oh, this is sick! Yes! Yes, we're on the train! Okay, that's cool. I was hopeful we'd actually get to do something, not just running around punching the front of it. Finish him. Oh, nice. Suffers 1,300. Straight up Final Fantasy. I love it. Suffers all this damage. Entering a passage car. Get grabbed. Get grabbed! Hello, Ghost. Okay, so we get to duel now. Duel time. Ethereal stream. Take me out. Cat grab wasn't pleasant. Oh my goodness, everyone's dead! What? I was gone for a moment! Jeez! Excuse you all, what happened? Alright, I'm taking back over, provoking this thing. The train is mine. Ah, ow, 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 ow. Not the light. Not the light. Oh, clemency, clemency, clemency. Ow. Okay, now we run. Ah, ghosts. It's like Pac-Man. Evade the ghosts. Oh, if you get grabbed. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So maybe if you get grabbed. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. There's a lot going on right now. If you get grabbed, you can evade the damage that would be done to the platform. So you don't actually want to get back super fast, because otherwise you get hit by the damage on the platform. But you do want to get grabbed, because if you're stuck here, you can't avoid it. And that's why everyone died. However, the normal ghost running around, you have to beat him to get back out here and participate in the fighting. Acid rain? That does not sound pleasant at all. Oh, free clemency. Free clemency. Give it to me. Head on. Head on. Apply directly on head. You get started again? Come on, Alexander Legion! Not the unbreakable principle! The part where we were running on top of the train was epic. And I really wish that we had gotten to do that more. We just battled a train and won. You fought a lot of opponents. That was not one that I was expecting. They get to accommodate someone, yay! All right, greed. Sigma escape nuts and bolts. Oh, this is so cool. Lalaki knows where to take a picture. At the front of the train. Slash wave. Slash beckon. Everyone, beckon! Beckon to Edna. I know they're just waiting for the, gear. No! Oh well. That's right. I was hopeful they'd come over and get a picture with us. I was hopeful. Whoa, Lalaki, your outfit's so great!
It's very like witch doctor.
Yes, with the top hat. Did you prepare the outfit specifically for this event? That is so good. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna freeze us here. Oh no, I ruined everything. Okay, we actually want to turn it off battle effect. There we go. That's a good one. Nice. And we'll do a light up here. Oh, that's too much. Turn off. Type 2, very blue. Type 2, very blue. Thank you very much. There we go. That is awesome. Very nice. Very nice. It's so weird running backwards on something that's moving forward. Just visually, you're like, ooh. If I run backwards fast enough, will it be as if I was never moving forward at all? Not the tower, the inn. Wait, there's a jumping puzzle on the Kugane Inn? The train's haunted. It's the most appropriate outfit for a haunted train. It's beautiful. It's perfect. Oh. Traveler from afar, thank you for Doma. Thank you for Doma. Now, Doma is in this world.
That's a bit of fan service for FF6 players.
That sounds like there's so much that I'm missing here. Oh, great. All right, we're going to have to put the whole Final Fantasy 14 on pause until I play through every other Final Fantasy game so I get all the references and get all the connections and get all the fan service for all the moments, all right? Everyone, you're just going to have to suffer through it. And starting next week, we're doing nothing but all the other games. Thank goodness you're fast on your feet. When I first saw you be facing a train of all things, I assumed that I was hallucinating. But with the oddness behind us, we can be fully certain that we have the right set of data for the Sigmascape.
From what we've been able to determine, this is a recreation of a devastated world. Unfortunately, we have not found any clues as to its origin.
Hold on, what?
Well, we've been able to determine this is a recreation of a devastated world. We came across several similar terms, Doma included, but the arc of history is inconsistent with our own. That's where I was like, wait, Doma's in this world, what? Given that Omega draws from realms which could be fictional or even other dimensional, you can only guess at the source upon which the Sigma escape is based. But if it was fictional, it seems safe to assume that the author had a bad experience with a train.
It was otherworldly, Sid. You don't even know. Do your research. Final Fantasy. Okay, so if I. There we go. And we have the goggles on. Yep. Okay, cool. So we will have to keep this in mind. What time is it? Yeah, it's unfortunately a little bit too late. Yep. But we're gonna have to call it quits here. However, Nero, are you gonna break the Boilmaster?
The glorious absurdity of it all. Even you must have managed to smile. One wonders what Omega has in store for you next. A delinquent rowing boat, perhaps? Or an angry cable car?
Ooh, the cable car sounds good. I wonder if those are also references to other games.
Oh, our chiffon is back.
How are your chores, my friend? We're scientists now. We do the sciencey things. And the sciencey thing is they claim that a watched Boilmaster never boils. We'll see if that's true or not. Time to study this intricately. Until next time. Thank you all for coming out. It's been fun. It's been awesome. And we got a lot more to go for sure. So when we get back to Eureka and it's Final Fantasy XI, it's going to be a long detour. The Delinquent Rowing Boat has me rolling. Never finished high school. Very delinquent, that rowing boat. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you for coming out. Hopefully the microphone and the webcam have been a huge improvement. And we'll see you all on the next one, where hopefully we will beat Omega and whatever dastardly games that it has planned for us. So have a good one.